It's capitalism, not censorship. They invested in you. They are your employer. I cannot go around saying words like that without thinking I'm not going to get fired or getting in trouble. Yep. It's not censorship. It's capitalism. And that's one thing that people have to understand, that just because you have a giant, massive audience, that there's no repercussions to your actions. The worst thing because, you know, like it came out, the first part, I was okay with his answer. But it continued. They brought out the videos of him dropping the freaking N-word. And then it got even worse. May God bless the Unqualified Gurus podcast. I am Oscar. This is Danny. I am Oscar. This topic does not let me wrong. Like, I don't miss.
Episode 19. Outside the hospital now.
Yeah, I don't even remember how to do this.
I don't know how to do this.
Yeah. All right, you guys.
Hey, man.
So let's just introduce them so that way we can get this ball rolling, because there's so much we've missed.
We'd have.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to Eric.
Hi.
Wait, we didn't think of what title he's gonna get. What kind of guru is he?
He's probably the gaming one, to be honest.
You're the gaming guru?
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, we have a gaming
guru. I think
the
only other person who I knew came close to you was like Joe.
All right, that works.
Yeah, so.
All right, the gaming guru, Eric.
Yeah.
Name dropping, finally. Never wanted to name drop anybody.
Okay. I tried to pull back, like, as we used to, like, at the beginning. Wait. Okay, so Eric is another childhood friend, you know, and just recently, like, he started texting me in the middle of the day, you know, and he's commenting through the episodes, and he's like, oh, how'd you forget this? How'd you forget that? And I'm all like, wait a minute, you're watching them? And then I was like, hell yeah. And then that was my first thought. The second thought was like, what the fuck did I say?
I'd forget.
I
mean,
we talk so much.
And I watch it when I edit it, and I usually play it. When it's on YouTube, I play it again, and then I look at people put comments about it or something, and it's like,
what did we say?
What did I say? I can't remember what I said.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah, no, so now you'll get to know what it feels like.
Yeah, I had a stint where I just like binged them all in like
2
days on Spotify.
Wow.
Yeah, because
on Spotify.
Yeah, I had to do it on Spotify because if I were to do it on YouTube,
that's fine.
You can't close YouTube on your phone.
Yeah, that's
so the audio. Not anymore. Not anymore. No, I'm not.
I know, meaning
subscription.
Now here's the thing: you can pay us, and we'll give you the audio files.
Sure. No, but then you lose on viewership.
That's fine. We make that money.
Little number. You lose on that 1 penny for me listening in.
Okay.
But yeah.
No, it's.
Because it shows me like view counts, and they went up, and I was like, oh, so
yeah, it's like Eric binging everything.
No, that for Spotify,
the Spotify views. Yeah,
that was me.
Well, thank you.
Several hours listening.
Well, more than anything, we hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Now you're here. Right. I mean, you must have enjoyed it.
Yeah, to be honest, like I was all like, he listened to all like most of them, so I was like, you know, like he skipped the first ones because obviously, you know, we're like,
the first two were a little rough, and then I was like, yeah, you know, it should be better by third episode going on, and I was from the third episode all the way up until the
we
last.
We are entertaining, the last one. That's all that matters, you know. Like you stuck through, you know.
And he's the reward. Now he's on the show.
Yeah, because even like on the most recent one, there was like an error at the end of the Spotify. Like it cut out like 15 minutes. I think.
I cut it out. 20
and he's like, y'all need to work out on your closings. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, we have like a whole outro and everything. And then like I went to go check, and I was like, oh, it's shy 15 minutes.
Something happened.
It was because I had started with that episode first, and then I was like, wait, why did it cut out like mid dialogue?
Yeah, it made no sense.
And then I texted Oscar. I was like, you need to fix your outro. And he was like, what are you talking about? I was like, no. I was like, it literally cut out mid sentence. And he was like, what? And I was like, look, go to this episode at this time.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's wrong.
I must have hit pause because I use a program to strip out the audio from the video. I must have hit pause like towards the end, and I just
but whenever you fixed it, I was like, oh, he fixed it just for you. He's like, no, you shouldn't do it for me, he should fix it for himself. Yeah. All right, you guys, well, I know y'all might be wondering, Danny, how are you doing?
I'm doing much better. I mean, I'm still light as hell, but I wanted to weight myself right out of the hospital, but I forgot. But I weighed myself like 3 days ago. I reached 119.
Oh, and where were you at before you went?
124.
Damn.
I mean, I was 4 days in the hospital, 4.5. The 4 days that I was there, all I ate was chicken broth, and that's it.
Oh, fuck that.
He said he was like drinking.
Not even with like rice?
Nothing. No, just the broth.
Damn.
That's it. Yeah. They'll give me the broth, and then they'll give me like a popsicle, like those cherry popsicles, and then like Jello. And that was breakfast, lunch and dinner for 4 days.
Oh God.
But every time he came, I was like, hell yeah, just chugged it.
It's a proven diet now.
Yeah,
we know.
it's a proven diet for
Yeah,
real.
Danny lost like
But,
half his body weight.
Yeah, I'm all bone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, and you were
But-
already thin to begin with.
Yeah, I was already thin.
Yeah,
so
he's
now
like so.
Well, yeah, I
skinny as
can
hell.
already tell.
I lost all my gains.
Yeah.
But no, like it was fine. The thing is, the surgery was supposed to be a one day thing.
Yeah.
So I go in the morning, get surgery, go home, and then they're like, there's a stone that came out, and it's somewhere in the ducts. So we have to go in and take it out.
Oh God.
So then like 2 hours after the surgery, is like, you going back in. So I go back in, and then that procedure requires them to like go through the little ducts, and then they do a little bit of damage to the pancreas.
Yeah.
So now then it's like, well, the
Yeah, the
pancreas now
recovery and
has
shit.
it's swollen from that. So now you're gonna have to stay till that's resolved. So I would get blood work every morning, and then they
Yeah.
would check and be like, all right, your lab results are going down. They're going down. Eventually on Sunday they're like, all right, we'll let you go.
Yeah, because I remember you telling me it was gonna be real quick, and then like the whole weekend.
Yeah,
passed,
no, and I was there the whole
Yeah.
weekend.
I ain't gonna lie, kidney stones terrify the fuck out of me.
So what's the difference
That-
between
that-
gallbladder stones and kidney stones?
Well, kidney stones is just
Yeah,
like,
like-
something your body doesn't want to process properly, so it just forms into a stone and you piss it out.
Yeah, I know
so
that.
And
kid-
there's
the
li-
kidney stones are in the kidney, right? So the only
Yeah.
way they
I
have,
mean, I get that. That's like the obvious
No, no,
part.
but
I know
wait,
that there's
but
two separate things.
I'm going.
I mean, like, how do you get gallstones?
so the gallstone. The thing is, the gallbladder it saves the bile that the liver produces.
Mhm.
And the bile is used to help you digest food.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can think about sometimes the bile there maybe dries up a little bit. It
Mhm.
starts to,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
at the end
Yeah.
of the day, drink more water and eat
Pretty
less
much.
fatty food.
But it's interesting
Or-
because
and less alcohol.
but it's
Oh,
interesting
fuck that! I'm
because
gonna die the way I want to
Oh,
die.
here's the funny thing. So when
Yeah.
they talk to me, they're like, it's interesting because the majority of people that get gallstones is 40-year-olds, women who are obese. And then the guy looks at me and I'm like the complete opposite.
Yeah, no, Danny definitely fits that description.
I'm a
right
4-year-old
there.
obese woman. So yeah.
I think he could have literally just been like 40-year-olds, but he's
Yeah,
like
I know.
he's like
Yeah.
women.
Women.
and obese, and I'm like the complete opposite. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're not one. And I
Yeah,
was like,
see,
Yeah.
freaking
So-
outlier, man. But glad you're
but dude,
back.
those narcotics, man, they're so cool.
Super
They're so
duper.
cool.
Oh yeah, dude. So they had me on morphine,
Yeah,
and the morphine didn't really hit me. Like like
Mhm.
I still felt pain. Maybe
Yeah.
they had me a lower dose, and then they brought some other one. Oh, it was so great. They just plug it in you. As soon as they inject, it's like
they just
yeah.
plugged me in.
Yeah, they just keep me plugged.
He went into the Matrix.
Yeah, I
dude.
went to-
he was
Best
deep into
naps
the
ever.
system.
I was just like,
You could
yeah.
probably make the new movie better, to be
Yeah,
honest.
probably.
Yeah.
Oh, when I recorded that, we don't have it,
Oh.
but maybe I can cut it in and just show it. But when I recorded that
I'll
clip,
present it.
yeah, okay. Welcome to the Unqualified Gurus podcast, episode 19. And so when I recorded that was right after they injected
Oh,
me.
okay.
So I was, as soon
Oh,
as they
God.
injected, I'm like,
You gotta record this.
oh, and then I went to
Yeah.
sleep. So
Nice.
But,
yeah, well, I mean, like, unfortunately for Sylvia, like, you survived and you're back.
yeah, she would be in this chair right now.
Yo,
but-
she was like, cause she wanted her episode out, of course. She's
yeah.
excited for
Ah.
it. She's like, can no one else edit it? I was
It's like, I want my stuff
yeah.
out there now.
Yeah.
She was, I think before the surgery, she was like, can't Oscar like go to your house and then you tell him how to edit from bed?
That's definitely not how that works.
Yeah, no, and to be honest, like that last episode would have been a fucking nightmare because it was so hard to record because it was our first time like zooming in.
Yeah.
It
It was my least favorite to edit,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
You
it
know.
was. It was
The
it was a
content
mess.
was still
So,
good,
You know,
just
I know.
editing-wise.
Eric
Mhm.
just listens to us, so he
Yeah.
doesn't really see. But it was a freaking nightmare.
it was.
Maybe I'll go back. I know there's an episode that has my dogs on there.
Oh yeah.
I was like, he
yeah.
was like, yeah, I have to take care of these guys.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait,
Oh,
I
you-
need to
you-
go back
you-
and
oh,
look.
so you haven't seen the picture?
No, I haven't seen the
Yeah,
picture.
I was like,
Oh, yeah, 'cause you were
we're-
listening to
'cause-
Spotify.
Yeah, because you dropped them off right when we were gonna record, right?
Yeah.
I had.
We were in the middle of recording.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
hit pause to go get the dogs,
Yeah.
and then we continued.
So-
Well, it's because I had like a 1 day notice. I had
Oh,
to go
yeah.
to I had to go to
Yeah.
Mexico, and they're like, yeah, you got to go like now.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh well,
I was like,
we're
well,
filming the
fuck,
podcast,
where am I
drop them
leaving my fucking dogs at? And so I had to leave 2 dogs with my in-laws and then
Yeah.
2 dogs with you, luckily. So
Yeah. Yeah, and so I because we cut the episode and we're like, oh, my friend just dropped off 2 dogs, so I
Yeah.
took a picture of
He
me
took a
holding both
picture
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if
Yeah.
you go back, you'll see it for sure.
I was
Yeah.
expecting like some super derpy photos of
Yeah.
them, but if it's just you, it's whatever.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
holding both of
Yeah.
Yeah,
them.
me like with both of the fuzzballs.
I was like freshly out of a bath too. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I can't take them to Oscar and then they'll like look
Yeah.
like shit.
No, oh my god, those dogs pee and poop so much,
Yes.
Eric. Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Maybe
Well, they're
they have
also
to know.
old now. They're
Yeah.
like 10 years old now.
Oh yeah, I forget
They're getting
really
there. They're getting
Nah.
up there in age.
Yeah.
Jeez.
God forbid the day they die, and then
Yeah.
Stacy's there. Dude.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
I
gonna be a
can't
good time.
imagine like Danny's dog is even closer.
She's
Yeah.
like 17.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah.
she's up there. Wait,
Yeah.
is this a Chihuahua, right?
She's a
She can
Chihuahua.
almost watch.
Wait, that's like mad long for a Chihuahua.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she's still very well preserved. She still eats. She still pees. She's still everything.
Preserved like a dinosaur.
dude. Yeah.
She's going.
in an epoxy thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Futurama is gonna. It's gonna
Oh
be
yeah. Oh, that shit's sad.
Yeah, that's real sad.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget the name of the dog.
I don't remember.
Sparky or something like that. Or
I was about to say
something.
Snowball, but that's
No.
for the Simpsons.
Yeah,
It's just, no,
That's the
Santa's,
cat.
That's Santa's helper.
Santa's helper is the
Yeah,
dog. The
there we
cat
go.
Snowball, I think.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Like cartoon animals.
Hey, cartoon animals. They don't die.
Yeah.
But-
So, well, other than your surgery, what else has been going on? Just recovery?
Recovery. I'm very excited. I had a sandwich. Can you imagine being
Oh.
excited about eating a sandwich?
Imagine eating whole food.
Whole food.
can
Yeah,
be
I've been sending
only
them
liquids.
I like everything I see on Instagram. I'm like, Danny, we gotta go to this as soon as you're as soon as you're better.
as
Yeah.
soon as you can finally eat,
Yeah.
we gotta go here,
Yeah.
here, and here.
Yeah, and I ordered like a whole crate of beer. Like my
Yeah,
fridge
yeah.
is so full right
He's
now
been waiting
because
for
like
me, so-
honestly, and it's expensive. It's like most of them are like 2 for like 14.
Okay.
So
Oh,
we're
God.
getting-
Every day I do 2 hours.
You got the
of
specialty beer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's from this app called Tavern, and like it's like little breweries all over the country. Like
Oh,
ship
okay,
'em
okay.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like there's like I ordered some Lord of the Rings theme
Oh,
one
yeah,
because
you
I
told
was
me.
like I gotta. Yeah, and like there's just like a bunch of random bullshit. I already started my next crate, so apparently Abel told me. Oh, so like Abel's Danny's friend who refuses to come
Who
on.
will show up one
Yeah.
day?
One day.
Yeah, one day, like he's always in the comments, so he's active. So
yeah.
thank God for that. But like he's like, oh, like specialty beers, like you gotta like drink them, like you can't preserve them forever. So I'm like, you need to hurry up and get better.
Look, every
Well,
day.
yeah, that's actually true. 'cause
Yeah,
they have
so-
they have a short shelf life.
Yeah, every day I do 2 hours of meditation so I can heal faster.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
true.
yeah.
This guy's straining himself.
Like he's not even
It looks like he wants to
That's
take a
why I'm
shit
not
the
healing
entire
because I'm all
time.
tense.
Yeah. Well,
I
Eric,
pulled one of the bandages off today.
we gotta go
Y'all wanna see
two
the
weeks
cut?
in the past. Like, so
Yeah,
what's up?
2
What you
week
been
backs.
up to?
All right, 2 weeks passed. I had my wisdom teeth removed, 10 years
Oh.
apart. Yeah, I had my
That
left.
is so weird.
I had my
man.
left side pulled like in 2013.
Yeah.
No, like 9
Oh.
years, and then my right side, I had those two
round up.
pulled. Yeah, might as well be 10 years apart. But
Mhm.
yeah, no, I my top one was cracked. So like a
Yeah.
year ago, I was just sitting at my desk watching something, and then just randomly, I just felt something in my mouth. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
You pull
I
out
pull
half
it
a
out,
tooth?
and it's like it's a piece of my tooth, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like,
Oh,
"I'll be all right."
I'll be all
And then, sure enough, a couple months later, I was just like, "Damn, I got some tooth pain.
oh.
This sucks." And I was like, "I'll be all right." And then, like a couple months later, which is now, and I was like, "Okay, no,
Oh, so
this
you were
sucks."
getting pain.
No, I had nerve pain. I didn't have like gum irritations
Yeah, well, that's
or
literally
anything.
when
That
your teeth are
no,
connected
so
to the
yeah,
nerves.
like my nerves were like I felt like I was being stabbed like the
Oh,
entire time
jeez,
for like
yeah.
3 days.
And they say like your mouth like has a lot to do with your actual
Yeah.
health. So
So yeah, I was like, no, I'm fucked. I need to go get these pulled. And then I showed up and they're like, yeah, your top tooth's kind of fucked. Your bottom tooth's all right. So yeah, we should be able to get you taken care of. And then I went to go pick up some medicine. Got
Insurance?
started all that. Yeah, no, I have insurance, so it wasn't that bad.
Oh,
So it was
okay.
like paid $230 to get my
Yeah.
wisdom teeth pulled.
Oh,
was
which
the
is
surgery,
pretty
so that's not
cheap.
bad. Yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
no, they're trying to gas me and everything. I was like, nah,
Yeah.
you can get me with the
Yeah,
injections.
because
I'm
they
good
charged
with that.
Danny an arm and a leg for his surgeries. right?
Yeah, I paid $1,200.
Yeah,
Just to-
well, I
that's
mean,
just to go in.
it
I
would've
think
been
I'm gonna
like-
get another charge sometimes.
Yeah, it would have been like $430, but I was like, nah, I'm good with the local anesthetic.
Nah. I went to Mexico and paid
Yeah,
450 pesos.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
They weren't that. No, would you get put to sleep when your teeth are under your gums? Like you were.
Yeah. So,
Oscar was puffed up.
Yeah,
nasty.
they're like freaking like. Well, yeah, it's like it's because it was right when I was getting my braces, so
Right.
they're like, we can't let it fuck up the work we're about to do. So you have to like dig into you.
No, they like legit cut your gums like nasty, and then they like go up there and
Break
then
'em
like
out.
break them out.
Yeah.
So for me, they only had to break the top tooth. The bottom tooth was fine, but they're like, yeah, you're gonna hear a little snap. Don't worry about it. It's just your tooth breaking.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I cannot
alright.
imagine just like
That's
sitting there
what it
hearing the
felt.
fucking
I remember it. I just remember him going like, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it didn't hurt. Thank God.
Well, I mean, I had like 8 injections in my mouth of like local anesthetic.
Yeah,
so
no, mine was
that's
like they
good
literally
enough
just
for
put a
me.
mask on me and I'm out.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've been there, done that too with that. That's the weirdest thing. They're like, yeah, can you just count back from 100, 100, 99.
Okay, so I was waiting for them to tell me something because they put me to sleep
Yeah.
too. And then I was like, all right, when they asked me to count and see how far I get, dude, I don't even remember starting counting. I don't remember. I remember going into the room and they're like, can you hop from this bed to that one? And I was like, sure. And I hop on the other bed and I look around and then suddenly I'm fucking already awake.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like, what
awake in
happened?
another room, and then you're like, oh,
Yeah, I'm like, you didn't ask me to count.
yeah.
You ruined my experience.
Yeah, I was like, I was so like waiting for it. It's like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Yeah, this is the only reason I opted for surgery.
Yeah, I wanted to know how far
Yeah,
I could get.
I got to 97, woke up in another room, and I was like, my mouth is dry.
Yo,
What the hell happened?
The only thing
nice.
I remember is like literally like as soon as you go out, like the next instant you're up. Like,
Yeah, you're
it's
just
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
it's great.
crazy.
It's
It's
great.
like the best thing, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's just like you feel like you died and you just went back to
what,
life.
what if you felt everything? You just forgot.
Oh well, thank God. I mean, cause
Well, I
like
mean-
childbirth and shit for women.
But-
No, well, there's people that like get knocked out,
Yeah,
and
and
they
they feel
wake
it.
up in the middle. No, they wake up in the middle of the surgery.
Yeah, this happened. No, I'm
Yeah.
saying like imagine like you felt everything.
No, fuck that.
You just forgot.
No,
Like it's not pain
No.
medication. It's just insomnia that they give you.
no,
That's just a joke.
but that's why, like with childbirth, like your body literally like the trauma, like it's just, like it's done psychologically. I think they said it was because so that you would want to have more kids.
No,
'Cause
but
if you like
Yeah.
remembered all that pain, you wouldn't fucking do it again.
right. But
So it's
I'm,
nature's way to.
but
protect you.
usually like when you experience it, it's somewhere in there. You know.
Oh no! Yeah.
subconscious.
No,
Still there.
like the brain literally shields you.
So
Like,
what
it's
if
like-
one
it's
day
it's
like,
when you
I'm
block
like
a traumatic
65
moment.
and I'm like the gallstones, I'm all scared. And I remember.
Yeah.
he's gonna randomly just like get out of bed or like just stand up, and then he's gonna have like the like growing old pains.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, gallstones,
Yeah,
no.
Oh, I feel the phantom gallbladder.
Oh, and like that video you posted like got a really good amount of views.
Oh, the other one where I'm playing with it.
Yeah. Probably can't have the audio of that one though, right? Or you
Probably. I'll have to
Yeah.
add the other.
So Danny
yeah.
recorded himself like walking with holding himself. He's not like when you have to like basically get up to move again. So you have
Yeah.
to do your little.
It's because
walk.
there was a TikTok trend and people were, it was about mental health. And they were like, oh, when you have to go do stupid walk for your stupid mental health.
Oh.
So I took it and I was like, oh, when you have to do a stupid walk after your stupid surgery.
Yeah.
So I just kind of stole the trend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to watch it with audio, go to Instagram.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah. Drop it right here. Bam.
Bam.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to threaten them.
Why?
Yeah.
What,
Oh yeah, like and subscribe.
Oh, yes.
If not, Danny will beat your ass.
I'll beat your
Yeah.
ass. But I'll wait till I gain some weight.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
He got to gain 5 pounds
Right
before
now,
he can
I
run
am
after you
fresh.
guys. So give it about like 2 weeks, and then you're good to go.
Because we're going to go eat in all those places that Oscar found.
Yeah,
so.
because if Danny doesn't get you, it's probably Oscar, and Oscar's gonna eat you.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
And he's been watching Attack on Titan. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got that written down.
Oh, okay. You got that
yeah.
written down.
Yeah. So.
Oh, the Miata is happening.
Oh yeah,
Oh, is it
that's
really?
another thing
Oh,
happening. Now.
so
It's
me
happening.
and Oscar, because I was listening to the show, I was like, you need to tell Danny to put an LS engine in it.
Oh yeah.
You gotta LS swap it. Well,
Oh.
Danny doesn't get
Danny's
it.
all like, what's in
What
the
the
LS?
fuck is that?
You're putting a Corvette engine in it.
Ah.
Small car, go fast.
We'll leave that for the future.
Yeah.
Now,
After he has
10 years down the line, whenever the
Yeah,
engine's
yeah,
blowing
yeah.
out.
Or you can
let's-
just buy like an old school one for like
Yeah.
like 3K.
Yeah, but I already have this one.
That's-
Assuming I get it. But
That's
it's
what
supposed to be
people
already.
do. They'll buy an old Miata.
Yeah, he
well, that's
told
why
me about
Miatas are expensive now, because people just buy them, slap an LS engine in it, and then it just goes 0 to
Well, not
like
just
whatever.
that. There's so
fast.
much aftermarket to it. Like there's literally like it's a whole culture thing.
Well, another thing is because COVID, so people have just the time for everything now.
Mm.
Oh, well,
So,
that too,
yeah,
yeah.
so,
Like literally, like right now, people were trying to guess like which was the next car that was gonna take off. Because I remember like the Integras were selling for like freaking like 20, and like Integras weren't worth shit like a couple years ago.
Well, I mean, everything's expensive
Yeah.
now because
Yeah,
of COVID.
Oh well, yeah,
All the
like
used
no,
cars.
but like this is like with the car culture. And
I
stuff.
guess.
I saw this
Yeah.
thing. The Tesla cars, the used ones, were more expensive than the new ones because people didn't want to wait.
Well, that's how it is right now.
Yeah.
Like remember I was gonna before I ordered my Bronco, I was like, fuck it, I'll just get a used one with 1,000 miles on it.
No.
But all the used cars are like literally they said it's
That's-
like
yeah.
5% above market, so you're paying like $4,000 extra.
Yeah, for the
on top of
Miatas,
it.
there were a few with a few
Yeah.
I
miles
ain't
in
gonna
it.
lie,
I was like,
I would probably never buy a Tesla.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean,
Yeah.
just an example.
No, just the
'cause I
build
saw that.
quality is so
yeah,
bad.
it's garbage.
Yeah.
It's garbage. The car
Yeah,
concept and everything is
Yeah,
cool.
I'm so glad you said it because if I would have said it, I would have sounded like a hater because people know my stance.
Oh, yeah, because you love Elon.
I
but
no,
He secretly loves
No, he
Elon.
definitely loves
hell no.
Elon.
Fuck
Yeah.
that, dude.
He has
Yeah.
the Musk coin. I'm surprised
Yeah,
they don't have that.
no, but honestly, like people have like rated like their build, like things
No,
don't align
yeah,
correctly.
it's so bad.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I've heard stories.
yeah, and like they're constantly getting sued because they don't deliver on the shit that they promise.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
I've
terrible
seen that.
company.
No, I just
Yeah.
saw that.
Well, I
that
mean-
one was one of the.
You can't really blame. Well, you can blame the company, but at the same time, it's like it's their first car, so it's like
It's because
or
Well,
first
it's-
couple cars.
Well, not.
It's okay,
not
look, we'll get the
anymore.
Tesla truck.
Yeah,
Oh, the Cybertruck.
the Cybertruck.
Yeah.
fuck that. That
they-
thing's ugly.
I
don't
kind
know.
of like
who-
it.
Adrian said it was adorable or like quirky.
It looks like it would have came out of Halo 1.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what it
yeah,
looks
yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah.
It looks like it came out of
Pixelated
Halo
truck.
1. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it looks
It's
kind of
like,
cool.
it's
I
like
would.
it-
I mean,
it's still rendering you guys.
yeah, I'm not gonna buy one, but I kind of think it looks kind of cool.
It was funny whenever they're like, "Yeah, the windshield's bulletproof."
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it just-
Oh,
it just shatters.
Yeah, that's literally like Tesla, like
Yeah.
the whole company itself.
I mean, that happens with
Yeah.
a lot of like companies, but it's funny that it happened to them because there's like, yeah, it's supposed to be indestructible.
no,
blah,
the
blah,
the
blah,
thing
and
is,
then just boom.
it's acquired like a cult, like
Yeah,
I'm saying,
no.
it's all because
It's
of
definitely a
freaking-
cult.
Everybody and anybody whoever talks bad about Elon, you
Yeah.
know, they're like, oh, he's the one changing the fucking world. I'm like, he was the first one to get to it. I'm like, everybody's following now.
Yeah.
like it's over for them. I was telling you, like the coolest thing that I've seen, like with electrical cars at the moment, is how Ford put out that engine for like the old box
yeah.
trucks.
Yeah, so
That's
you
fucking
could,
amazing.
So yeah, if you want to what's it called, rejuvenate your old truck, you can just throw
Yeah.
a new engine in it.
Yeah, because
with the battery.
after your car passes, I think 30 years, it becomes a classic, and after that, you're only allowed to run it. I think it varies state to state.
It's 20
but,
years.
20
20
years.
Yeah, so 20 years it becomes technically a classic because that's whenever you can mess with the odometer.
Oh, okay.
So it's like about 20 years after whatever the
Yeah,
manufacturer.
but whenever
date is.
you do that, you need special plates for it, and
Yeah.
you're only allowed to run it. I think like 20,000 miles a year. So or like there's like a cap to it. And because of that, like it can't be your daily driver anymore because of the smog.
Mhm.
So you'll be polluting the world too much and shit. So they're like, oh, here's the fucking fix for you guys who love your old trucks. It's
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Well, I mean, if you think about it,
It's
a lot of
clever.
people love like older vehicles,
Yeah.
and then they're becoming harder and harder to come by, and harder to get the original engines from, like people like big blocks.
Yeah.
So imagine just throwing, like, you have an old school car or truck or whatever, and then you just slap a.
No, not only that, like electrical
an
engines
electric
are
engine
proven
in.
to be faster. So your old truck will be
Well, they have more
quicker.
torque.
It's all instant, like
Yeah.
so you literally had there's no loss in like power from the engine to the tires.
Yeah.
So it's literally faster.
Yeah, to an extent.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's proven.
For the quarter mile, yeah.
Yeah.
But like if you're talking further than that, no.
No, for most supercars literally have both. It
Well,
starts
yeah.
off with the electrical and then kicks into gas.
Okay, out of
So, to be
manufacturer, yes, but people that have fucked with their cars, no.
Of course, but we're talking about normal people. I'm not like
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter unless you're freaking dropping another 10K into your engine.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You
but
know,
that's what
drop
people
it.
do that race
No,
it.
fuck that.
Drop
It's
it.
fucking waste
Yeah.
of money.
Drop it.
Not only that, whenever a freaking piston breaks through your fucking engine, like your whole block is ruined. No, it's not worth it. Like I get it if it's your hobby and like you make money out of it. If you don't make money out of it, it's just a
Yeah.
waste of money.
Not like a good viewing
Yeah.
hole through your engine.
Yeah.
You got a piston sticking out of it.
Yeah. Like it's been 2 weeks and I did so much.
Show off.
Danny, you can bring up the folder. We're gonna show a picture in a second.
All right.
Yeah. So, while I was, out and about, like living life for you guys.
I
Because
appreciate
literally
it.
everything I do is just for the podcast. You know?
Has
So-
no life out of the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Strictly
Like
podcast only.
every time we do something, Danny's like, "Oh, it's content. It's content. It's
Yeah.
content." I'm like, "Yeah, it is." So I try to keep it interesting,
Okay.
So during our little break, I went to 2 concerts and a comedy show. Right. So the first concert is Kurt Travis. He used to be Dance Gavin Dance singer.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's acoustic stuff. It was cool. Like the opening acts are actually pretty cool.
Okay.
And the second one was Being as an Ocean, and they were doing like the 10-year anniversary tour. And I remember when that album came out, I feel so fucking old now that like all the bands are doing like the 10-year anniversaries. It literally dates us.
Okay.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, I don't know who you're talking about.
Being
but
as an Ocean.
no, I probably didn't listen to them.
Oh, okay. Well, they
Well, there's a lot of like bands that we listened to back then, so
Yeah.
it's like you just didn't have a chance to get to all of them.
Yeah. So this one, like normally, like now that I'm older, before we used to show up to the show at like 6 and watch like all the bands. you
Oh
know?
yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that.
Now I'm like
Nah.
I'm old. I just want to see Being as an Ocean. I'm gonna show up at freaking 8, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So I'm actually happy that I showed up like like at that time because I saw that I still got to see like 2 bands before the main one, and they were fucking good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like that's like a rare thing because like most of the time I'm just like no, these 2 opening bands are freaking amazing. I think one was called Limbs and Capstans, and they were so good.
Yeah, it's not often
Yeah.
that you actually see that, like, listen to the headliners, and you're like, damn, these guys are actually good.
Yeah.
Let me look them up.
Yeah, no, and like honestly, like they were amazing. And obviously since we're there, like they're taking pictures, and then like after every show they post whatever they do, So I was on their thing.
Let's go.
Yeah, and I'm like right under his hand, so I'm like, that is so good. Like I sent it to people, and they're like, dude, they look like you're plotting to kill him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you back out, and then you got the responsible people wearing masks.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Let's
then,
go, those guys.
The whole front row was like everybody had their masks because I think the guitarist's brother passed away because of COVID. Yeah, so they were asking that. I'm like, but I'm putting my vaccines to the test.
That's your
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah,
I'm not
and then-
trying to miss out on 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, I got a ton of PTO, yeah. But Jonathan was somewhere in the crowd too, so I wasn't alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
somewhere back there.
Yeah, no, he's actually on the next picture. He's on the top left. Like, no, but I don't have
you
it,
don't have it here.
But yeah, but I thought that was really cool.
That's badass.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, and then the comedy show. It's this comedian named Jeremiah Watkins.
Okay.
He has he has 2 podcasts on YouTube, and like I watch them
Ah.
regularly. It's funny. It's like lighthearted stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, he plays the saxophone, so he's constantly doing like music stuff on his
Ah.
podcast, and I like it. Yeah.
So like Bo Byrne, right?
Yeah, so Bo is I think Bo.
He does piano stuff.
Yeah, like but his act revolves around like the music. Like
Yeah.
this is just like extra.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
Bo takes it like to a whole nother level. Bo's
Yeah.
fucking amazing. Yeah, and other than that, let's see. Oh, I sold my car.
Yep.
I was wondering because I finally pulled up into the driveway and I was like, "Where the fuck
Yeah,
is
we're
this
trying-
car?"
he's
Because
like,
I
"Is
know
Oscar even home?"
I was like, because I know damn well that thing is not in the garage.
Yeah, I know. So, go back, Danny. I have a whole folder just for the car. I made a little goodbye video.
You want the photo first or the video?
Well, we can do the video first. The photo is just like the last picture I took of it. Yeah. So.
All right, you guys. Well, it's time to say goodbye to this beautiful car that
Did you peel the sticker off?
It's so
genuinely
silent.
been
Oh no.
They do everything.
Oh,
source of
okay.
happiness for the past 3 years.
I was 3 years. You had it.
Yeah, I'm all freaking gross because I just
I
was
know.
cleaning the inside of it and everything. But I'm a miss her.
It's like the car's telling you
yeah,
that.
it's like fitting, like, and like I found like I subscribe to this thing that gives me like songs that they won't hit us with copyright
Oh,
claims.
DMCA.
Yeah, so like literally, I was like, I'm looking for a sad sound. I have a little cool sad song in the background.
Generic YouTube
Yeah.
DMCA free music, please.
Yeah, no, so it's a subscription. We actually got good songs.
Okay.
Yeah, and then this is like the goodbye. Like I just took a picture of it right before I left. Like they took
Oh,
out
that's
my
where you left
plates.
it. No.
They were scraping everything off.
I think
of it.
those are tears on the car.
Yeah, it was raining. It started pouring
Oh, okay.
down bad.
When was that?
Yeah.
Do you know what day?
I think it was like on Tuesday last week. Yeah, I've been without a car for a while. Yeah, it's because
Fuck
like they
that.
said my car was supposed to arrive between the 4th and the 9th. I was like, I just want to have the
Hey, 2
cash
more
on
days.
deck.
You
Yeah,
got
2
the
more
shit
days.
into the
No.
stick.
Yeah, so
You
it's
get
like
in the
end.
last day.
Yeah.
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 Oh, and not only that, it's like snowed up north, and like I think all the factories like up
Oh, yeah.
north, anyways.
Have
So
they
I'm-
given you any updates?
No.
Not yet.
So I'm like, I'm still like right now at the moment it sucks because I feel like back in fucking high school when I didn't have a car,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like the absolute fucking worst.
That was me driving
Yeah.
Oscar around everywhere.
Yeah. So Eric was like, one of the lucky ones who actually had a car in high school, and he had
Yeah.
a Jeep, and it was so cool. Like
Yeah.
after school,
we used to do a lot of dumb shit in
Yeah.
the Jeep.
it was awesome, and like
It was
yeah,
it's
it
like,
really
we just
was.
did dumb shit. It was awesome.
Oh, like a tear came out. It's like
A Jeep.
the Jeep. It's still at my dad's house.
Yeah.
It needs a tune up or a better engine.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jeep parts are expensive.
It's because those tires were too heavy for the engine.
Mhm.
Like it blew out. I think I blew out the transmission in
Oh,
it
shit.
before I got my truck.
Yeah.
And then my dad put another transmission in it, and then I got my truck. And then it was
Yeah,
like
well, now you have the truck, so.
I was like, I got to baby the Jeep. I can't drive it as much anymore.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
baby my truck too.
So I actually got a ton more money than I expected for the
oh
charger.
really?
Yeah.
Did you get a lot more?
Yeah. Basically, it's gonna pay for the leather interior and the rims. So.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and like I wanted to do a giant down payment. That way, I don't have to worry about like monthlies.
Yeah.
So it's all good. Like at the end of the day, I love the hell out of the car. It
Mhm.
like it's just getting up in mileage. I don't want to deal with the maintenance.
How many
of it.
miles did it have?
64, 60.
You see, wait, what year was it?
18.
You put more miles in your car than I did in my truck in the 10 years that
Oh,
I've had it.
well, of
I'm
course,
at-
because it was
I'm
like,
at,
I got it. I think before COVID started. So at the beginning, I was everywhere. I'm like, oh, you need a ride? Fuck yeah! I love
no,
my
I mean,
car.
I was like that with my truck when I first got it,
Mhm.
and then like 2 years in, I was like, man, fuck that! I ain't trying to go nowhere in my truck. I'm just putting miles on it.
yeah.
I got like 86,000 on my truck right now. And it's been
You
10
had it
years.
for a long.
Yeah, I've had it for
fucking
10
time.
years.
Yeah, I think the average is like around like 10 and stuff. So you're
Well, yeah,
below.
the average is like average driver is like 10K miles a year,
Yeah.
and then I was
So you're
I
clearly
was doing
under
like
that, yeah.
6. I've been so lucky to drive
Yeah.
near like my house for work,
Yo,
except for 1 year.
I genuinely, me working from home, like literally probably bumped up my value of
Yeah.
my car so much because literally like 2 years without the car moving, and then like my extra drive
Mhm.
was everywhere. So I was like, fuck yeah. Like literally that car's life was extended so much that I'm so glad they gave me exactly what I was aiming for, the number I was looking for.
No, you got lucky.
Yeah.
Trey. Like, well, I mean, I probably
Yeah.
would have been I probably would have been closer to 100,
Yeah.
maybe, but because of COVID, I didn't put that many miles.
Yeah.
At
No,
least this past year.
No, and honestly, like what the fuck was I gonna say? Like, my mind just went blank. It was something about the car.
You're getting
Jesus
old,
Christ,
man.
what was I gonna
Definitely
say?
almost blew up the engine in the car.
Yeah. No, well, whatever. I'm all like, goodbye to this beautiful car. I'm all like, I loved it. Now on to the next one. Now I
Yeah.
got an adult car. I was worried about because I like the outdoors. Like one time I went to this place called the Blue Lagoon, and like
I went there.
Yeah, so like there's like a beach as soon as you walk in. Like
Yeah,
they had
yeah.
like the little section inside.
As soon as
it's
you
nice.
drive in, it's
So
like the fucking
they
thing.
send me way the hell in the furthest fucking extent of the freaking forest.
Okay, so
Yeah.
when me and Stacy went there, they're like, "Yeah, you can just park wherever the fuck you want." I was like, "All
Yeah.
right, cool. I'm gonna go way the fuck back there because I'm not trying to be next to some people."
Well, they give you like your own little secluded area.
Well, I mean, like
Wait,
the day I went, there wasn't.
It's the one by Huntsville. Is that the
Yeah,
one?
it was like an hour away or something like that.
give or
Yeah,
take,
yeah.
Yeah, so like normally, like because it's so it's made like the reason the water is blue is because it's limestone. That's what they use
Yeah.
under the road so that the water filters through it. That's why it's super clean. There's no fish, animals
Yeah.
can't grow there. So like as soon as you go in, you have this beautiful freaking place. But they sent me to the second lake, so I'm like, bitch, you see what the fuck I'm in?
Yeah.
I was so mad. Like literally, I'm like, my car is like uber low, so when
Just scraping and
every-
hitting everything.
everything. I'm just like, oh my god, and everybody's like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm like, shut up.
You're like, no, it's definitely not okay.
No,
'Cause
my soul is hurting.
the moment there's like one boulder sitting there, and then you just hit your oil pan, that's
Jeez,
it.
I know. I was so lucky. I was scared.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was genuinely scared.
that's
And,
everybody with a drop card.
Yeah.
The worst nightmare.
Yeah, so now, no, and like literally everywhere we went, it's fucking scraped because of how low
Yeah.
it is. So I'm like, now I have a taller car. I'm gonna put nice rims on it. I'm happy. That's
Put a
it.
2-inch
On-
lift kit on it.
I don't think I need to. I don't want to.
You say that, and then we get
Yeah,
Harvey
well,
Harvey
basically.
2.0, and you're just driving around. You're like, thank God Eric
Yeah.
told me to get a lift kit.
One time, there was like one of the big storms. Like I had just started working at the company I'm at right now. They didn't call me because I was still a temp. Like
Mhm.
I'm guessing that the temp agency was supposed to call me and tell me not to go into work.
Yeah,
So I'm fucking driving through 59, and on 59, whenever the two walls closing, it's
Yeah.
69, 59, over by Kirby. It doesn't matter. Point is like there's two like big walls, freeways in the middle. Like it gets flooded. I'm in a fucking low ass car, and like when I'm almost to the office, they're like, "Oh, don't come in. It's flooded over here." And I'm like, "Well, I'm already like 90% there. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?" So out of nowhere, I see a freaking ambulancia, an ambulance. Ambulancia. Yeah,
English.
an ambulance like going like in reverse through like one of the entrances.
Yeah.
So we were literally going backwards
Yeah.
on the freeway, and I was like, that's pretty cool. That's a
Yeah.
good experience. But it would be nicer if I had like a taller car at the end of the day.
Mhm.
So now I'm gonna be an adult and fuck it,
Hey,
it's a cool truck. I
It's
like
a cool
it.
truck.
I mean,
and
if you don't want to put a lift kit on it, you just get some mud tires, and then that lifts it up another
Yeah.
like inch and a half, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, then I add to freaking gas cost though.
Yeah,
I mean, you get a
but
different
it'll look
experience.
cool.
Yeah.
It's
Yo-
not like you were saving gas with that thing anyway.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no. Like
It's gonna be
honestly,
You're still you'll still save more gas with that thing with heavier tires than you would that car.
yeah,
for
no,
sure.
no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like the worst, I would get like 11 miles to the gallon.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, but that's whenever you're like running in hardcore and shit. And then whatever,
That's
it
when
was
you're-
fun.
That's when you're driving it in Mexico.
Yeah. No, this thing would like break it like in the freaking rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, rest in peace.
Yeah, you say
Yeah.
Not rest in
You
peace.
say
She'll have
Mexico.
another.
so
She'll
you
have
don't
another
self-incriminate
owner.
Oscar. You go to Mexico.
Oh, we want to talk about self-incriminating,
Yeah,
Eric?
we can talk about
Yeah.
self-incrimination all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh, so we actually haven't gotten into how I know Eric. So
This is true. How did you?
yeah, I've
meet?
actually known Eric since same things like literally.
Freshman year.
No.
Before that?
7th grade.
Was it?
Yes.
I knew your brother first than you did.
Yeah, because
I met your brother.
Bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No. So I knew your brother from the bus, and I was like, man, this fucker always talks shit to me. Why the fuck is he talking shit to me? And I would talk shit back. And then I think it was like the next semester whenever I finally met you. And I was like, oh, you're this dickhead's brother. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've actually known each other for a long time, and then he ended up marrying a family friend of ours.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Which I got some beef with you on that. Because if I didn't talk to my wife as much as I did, because Oscar was like, don't go to prom with him. Don't talk to him.
okay,
Yeah.
so there's a difference whenever your family friend is trying to like date your friend.
Okay.
Because I was like I was just like I don't know. I'm like I don't remember what the hell happened exactly.
So from my understanding, my wife was like, yeah, Oscar didn't want us to date. And I was like, that fucker.
It doesn't matter. So point is, I don't remember much about all that. So
Yeah,
this
so-
is clear. Like you can't really see Stacy.
So from left to right, it's my wife. And then we have Joe in the background. We have Oscar.
David.
I am pretty sure that's David next to Oscar. And that's probably Robert behind David. And then me
Oh,
driving.
Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
see it.
I didn't see that guy.
Yeah, there's
either.
another person
Yeah,
there.
that looks like a freaking like oh, is that a
It's like
ghost?
super blurred out. Yeah. And then that's me driving my mom's old Ford Explorer that like we sold back in the day. But yeah, that was the vehicle to go in.
Yeah,
to go
it
to
was-
concerts.
I think there's two of them from that same night because I'm wearing the
Oh
live
god.
shirt. Yeah.
Oh wait, that's with Matt. That's when we went the Word Alive, right?
I think that's the time we got kicked out.
No. So we didn't get kicked out. We chose to leave. Matt was getting kicked out.
Oh, you're right. It's because
Yeah.
they like pieced it up.
Yeah.
Piece
You don't
it up.
remember that? So
No.
so
I,
that
I
was,
remember leaving.
Yeah, so
they
we didn't even get to finish that concert.
No,
'Cause
and I remember we left when they were playing Stickly.
Yeah. That wait. Oh, Attack was there, wasn't they?
Yeah, but it was already like when like This Means War album.
Yeah, that was whenever they like Austin Carlisle had left, right?
Yeah, no, it was the second album after. So you have the one with Smokeahonis and stuff on it.
Okay,
yeah. It was like less techno.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's whenever, and then like I think a year later he left to go make Beartooth. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was a weird album.
There's like 4 or 5 songs I really like on it.
Yeah. Well, what's it called? Yeah, but there's a guy that would like kind of focusing Matt, and Matt was like, "Nah, fuck this guy.
No, the dude.
I'm a sucker punch this guy because he keeps fucking with me the entire time."
There's these people called crowd killers. I think we talked about it.
Yeah,
they literally like they like to swing at random people and shit.
Well,
so normally you have like people just like put their fists out, so you push them away.
Okay.
You know. And that's like basically the universal rule, like, you know, like stay away from people who don't want to be in the mosh pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this dude kept coming back, and then Matthew pushed him, and then the guy got mad. Like he came at him, they kind of fought, or like, and then they broke up real quick. It was
it was like a real quick thing.
Yeah.
But
so then Matthew turned around to face us because, you know, we were like still talking here, and the dude came back at him, and that's whenever like, you know, I hit him. And that was it. And then like eventually like some other dude came up to us, and that's like trying to break it up.
Basically like a bouncer showed up and he was like, "Yo, like you need to tell your friend to like calm down, blah blah blah." And we're like, "Well, nah, like this is literally what happened." But like, yeah, we'll go outside for like a minute, take a break, and then we'll come back in. The guy was like, "All right, yeah, that's cool." I mean, he diffused the thing.
Yeah, but they definitely want him mad out.
Yeah,
it was bullshit. It wasn't even his fault.
Yeah,
which one is Matt?
No, so
the shorter guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and actually, when we were like, "Fuck it, we'll just leave," and on the way out, we saw the guys from the
we come outside and we're like, "Oh shit, there goes the drummer and the bassist or the guitarist." I can't remember.
One of those.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Way back in the day. But yeah, we're like, "Oh shit, let's get a picture real quick."
And bam, look, that's me and Eric on prom day.
Yeah, prom day. Mm-hmm.
So
that was at Stacy's house, wasn't it?
Yes, it was in GP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I remember Eric didn't know how to dance. He's like, "Yo, you gotta teach me."
Yeah,
some moves.
I gotta teach you some shit.
We rehearsed like a couple of times before prom.
Yeah. Well, no, not even that. We were supposed to stand in Lewis's sister's 15, and then like I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I don't know, like teenage drama.
Yeah, teenage drama, and then I was like, well, I mean, I learned a little bit here. That's good enough for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like. It was fun,
Not
you
bad.
know. You see the freaking like the emo hair and everything.
Yeah. Super long.
Yeah, and then that's like that was a different night, but it's still same group.
Same group.
Yeah.
Why you
That
guys,
was the night that me and Stacy met officially.
Was it?
Yes.
Damn.
Because that what's it called? The shirt Joe is wearing there over his other shirt. I had bought like 4. I used to buy a fuck ton of shirts.
Is he wearing your shirts?
So I have a shirt around my neck, and it was I didn't fucking lose them. I was like, hey, put this around your neck. Put this around your. I have like 4 shirts.
He has one over.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was wearing them.
Stacy was like, "Hey, I like that shirt. Let me borrow it." And I was like, "I guess because you're Oscar's cousin." And then like that's how we started talking. And then when I got home, I was like, "No, I need to find her on Facebook because I was like,
my shirt."
I was like, this bitch is not gonna steal my shirt. And then we ended up getting married.
And now
now she has your shirt.
They were high school sweethearts.
All the shirts.
And they've been together for how many years now?
Fucking 10 years now.
Jesus fucking.
2012,
Christ.
the year we graduated, the year we got together.
Yeah. Yeah, and freaking like
it'll be
another way to date how old we are too.
It'll be 10 years on March 26th.
Yeah,
that we got together.
Early congratulations, you guys.
Yeah, congratulations.
10 years together, 5 years married. It's a long fucking time.
Yeah,
I'm old. We're old. Nah, well, I mean you're younger than us.
I know, but still, I feel like a fucking
old.
dinosaur, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if you feel like a dinosaur, I mean,
Danny's the grandfather of dinosaurs.
Do you want to celebrate?
Oh, we can celebrate.
Yeah, we can celebrate that. Well, I'll drink to that.
Obviously, no, not water.
Yeah, no. Get the good shit.
Yeah. So, well, I had to go to Mexico because I was fixing my wife's papers, and then while I was over there, I was like, I need to bring liquor back.
Of course.
And then obviously you got to bring some tequila back. So I got this. Especially, it looks cool because
it looks freaking funny. I love it.
It has it's a cardboard cutout, and it's like the devil or like some type of demon or some shit. And I was like, this looks dope.
It says tequila chamucos.
Chamucos.
So like,
I was like,
tequila, like demons and stuff.
I was like, I need to bring this back. This looks dope.
Yeah, it looks fucking awesome.
I don't care if it tastes like shit. At least
well, it's añejo. I like añejos.
Yeah, añejo's good.
Yeah, I actually prefer it over silver, to be honest.
And then luckily, oh shit, where'd it go? Down here. I got a mezcal, and then I was like, Oscar, look, they have coffee. And then he was like, I love coffee.
Yeah, I do love coffee.
And then my wife was like, no, Oscar can't have any. And then I was about to leave over here. She was like, oh, no, I'll just fucking around. He can have some. So
yeah. So we
there's
gotta try.
this
I
and
gotta
that.
try it. And then Danny unfortunately can't join us
Yeah.
in
right
the
now.
celebrations.
I'll be back when Danny can drink.
There you
Yeah.
go. And he got a little cold.
And then I have
so
some
I'm
other
just-
stuff.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, got to plug the merch.
Bam. So
Yeah.
now both of them are representing.
I got Silent Artist over here.
Yeah, yeah. So Eric actually has one with the two thorn
Yeah,
hearts in the
I
back.
can turn around real quick, slightly.
Yeah, I can
I
look
don't
at
know
my-
if they can see this.
Yeah,
properly.
yeah, they can see it. They can see
There
it.
you go.
Yeah. And then Danny is wearing so it has the Silent Artist logo on the front, and on the back it says "To those who never gave up."
Because
And
I
it's-
didn't
and-
give up.
And it's basically it's like to show love to the artists who are still sticking it through. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, and like this one actually, like a local artist here in Houston actually took pictures where they were like putting his art up.
Well, if you
I thought
think
that was
if,
so cool.
if you didn't realize the way you have that S and A together, it looks like the Oilers logo for the old.
It's like San Antonio. Anything San Antonio related, it's like that.
Well, I
be
mean, the
honest.
Oilers was the old Houston football team.
Yeah.
So that's what it kind of looks like it. So like it would make sense that somebody
Not gonna
from.
lie, I'm not really a sports dude. So
Well, I mean, I'm not too much into it, but I know like the logo.
why did it have an S and an A?
Huh? Well, no, it's
San
not. It's
Antonio.
Oilers. Oilers. It's,
Oh, I know.
it's
I've
the oil
I've
thing.
seen, I've
yeah.
seen the blue one, right?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, you just need to like draw the line down from the S, and then it would just be like almost.
Oh,
like
I
the
get
oil-
what you're saying. 'Cause
It
it's
resembles
like
it
the
kind of,
lions, I
yeah.
get you. Yeah.
So
Yeah, but this one's actually like a fan favorite. It's really cool. Right now, I have a sale going on. Go to silentartist.co.com.
Got it.
Use
Yeah.
code with heart. And
With
then
heart.
Danny put some PNGs right here. Yeah, there we go.
don't
That's
mind me.
Beautiful.
Just getting alcohol.
Yeah, yeah, Eric, while you finish pouring for us. Yeah, but remember, use promo code with heart.
With heart. And
Yes.
get a sweater that has a
smells so
heart
good.
in it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of hearts on there. Like,
Yeah.
if you are not in love, you know, it doesn't fucking matter. We have the thorny one.
Yeah, the thorny one.
Yeah, yeah, you freaking put these to the brim.
What's a shot?
Well, I mean, we don't have to take a whole shot. We have an 8.
No, we definitely have to take a whole shot.
Well, to you and Stace,
It's to celebrate your 10
you're
years
celebrating
and 5
my
years.
10
love.
The
That'll be
510.
in March, dude. But I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, we don't know when you.
here's to Danny and his gallbladder stones.
Oh,
Yeah. For our divorce.
parting ways.
For our
parting
divorce.
ways.
Yes.
That's actually smooth.
It has another taste to it.
It's a little smoky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
But-
not bad. I like it.
I'm
that's not bad at all.
glad that I hate whenever I buy something. I'm like, damn, this is shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, that's the
That's
fucking
that's
worst.
the
especially-
fucking worst.
Yeah, like I told you when I was trying random wines, that was my biggest gripe because honestly, like you spend $50 on a bottle, and now it tastes like shit. Now you're like, well, I gotta drink it.
Yeah, now you have to finish it. Me, I get
Yeah.
lucky. I got that Mexico.
Yeah,
sticker
at least
imported.
tequila. If you don't like how it tastes, you can always just
Yeah,
put
you
squirt in it.
you just put squirt.
Yeah.
The Mexican go to just get
Yeah.
some squirt. Add
Yeah, a lot of
tequila
people
to
they
There you
call it a perro mojado or paloma. There's like a lot of
Yeah.
names to it. It's really good.
Um,
Everyone should try it.
Smooth.
Eric, we need you to pour another one.
Oh yeah.
So
we
this
got,
is
we
this
got
is
the coffee mezcal.
Yeah, and meanwhile, so I started watching Attack on Titan. I went through two seasons just to catch up.
Yeah.
Me and Danny are gonna plan on doing a review at the end, like
At the
whenever
end.
the last episode.
Seasons.
Yep.
Yeah, I was behind.
I have not watched since the first season.
Yeah,
I'm coming back to it.
One thing that bugged me was like in an era where people love intros to shows, the new Attack on Titan intros fucking blows.
You didn't like it?
I don't know.
No,
I've heard the intro song. The intro song is a fucking slap.
Like
dude.
the
That shit go
no,
hard.
it does not.
The
It's heavy metal. It goes hard.
Yeah, I like it. Every time I played it, I put it like all out.
I don't think so. I don't like it.
And then
Oscar's a
whenever
fucking
he's like-
poser, dude.
Whenever he's all
Who's
like,
the musician here, you assholes?
I'm starting to doubt it.
Oh god.
Oh, it's Frozen?
No, it's not frozen. The fucking there's like a canica in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I genuinely
really-
don't like it.
I like it.
Because I know like freaking everybody still to this day loves the Tokyo Ghoul one.
Oh, I have not watched Tokyo Ghoul.
That one I think I rebooted. Like I remember people were crying about the way like it played out, but I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Okay,
so
okay.
it's an enjoyable watch even though they never really finished
Yeah,
it.
a friend told me to watch it. They
Yeah.
really liked it, but yeah.
It'll be like plastic in your thing.
It's okay.
I'm trying to take the fucking protector out because the protector's like blocking it from.
Yeah,
letting
or
it
just like
go
do
out.
like the whole thing like with like Bucanas.
What? It doesn't want to come out.
No?
Look at this shit.
Oh yeah, no, stop doing that before you like cover yourself in it. Yeah. So last episode, we were supposed to put a picture of Sylvia's new car.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I don't know what happened.
I joked about it. I'm like, it's more work for Danny. So I thought that on purpose he didn't add it. But later on, he's like, oh, it didn't go up. I was like,
Here's our car right here.
Yeah,
right there.
All right, let's go.
All right.
What's this toast for?
This is to women. All right, to women.
To women.
We always toast to women.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, okay, I gotta toast that with water. Let's go.
How good is that?
It's delicious.
He almost
But
choked.
I had to like keep an eye on the freaking marble. Yeah.
You gotta spit the marble back out.
Yeah, it was good. It was delicious. You'd like it, to be honest. Yeah. Well, let's get back on track, you guys.
Back on track, man. That even.
So-
rhymes.
alcohol.
let's talk shit about stuff that people like online.
Okay.
So one of our avid listeners, of course, Sierra's back with her another thing. So I watched this show because I like mysteries.
Okay.
I like I like stuff that makes you like think like thrillers and shit. So this was meant to parody the freaking like the woman in the train, the woman in the window, whatever. Like it's like literally like the nosy women genre, because that's basically all it is.
Okay.
Good
So-
time to toast to women.
What's that one?
None like Oscar shitting on women when we just toasted to them. Classic.
Yo, I didn't even connect that. To be honest, I was like, oh my god.
Hey, make sure you
No.
buy his merch. He hates women.
By the thorn.
Promo code with heart. No, so look, it's a parody. It felt like a long format scary movie.
Okay.
So it's like there's a bunch of freaking like cringy, like dorky shit that happens in the movie, and it's just like a lot of it, like it was pissing me off when I was watching it, and like I bothered to message there. I was like, so why did you like it? Because I'm all like I'm about to trash it.
Yeah, I'm about to trash what you like
Yeah,
the
because
most.
I saw her post about it. She's like, "Oh, I really enjoyed it." Blah blah. So like not blah blah, but so she told me, of course it's Kristen Bell, so that's already 1 point towards like the show. So you're gonna give it an opportunity if you like Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
That's why I watched it.
Okay.
To be honest, I didn't know it was a parody when I went in, but the name, because at first I saw them share that picture, and I was like, this has got to be a fucking joke because of the name.
Yeah.
Because it's like the woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window.
You know what that reminds me of animes, because animes right now have
dumbass names.
so long names.
I saw the name because I saw the name and I was like, nah.
It's like a
I don't
parody.
even want to
This
watch.
is
it.
definitely something I'm not gonna watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like my she's all like of course Kristen Bell had like a very popular show called Veronica Mars, where she was like a detective and shit. So I get like if you want to have that feeling back, there's a lot of nostalgia in it. But the thing is, it just ends up being like it feels to me like a crappy scary movie, like literally long formatted, just like with less like absurd jokes. Of course, it's like more tamed. Because it's clearly geared to white women, to be honest. But I genuinely like feel like you can genuinely skip this. It's
Dude,
like
that wine glass
don't-
is fucking top the fuck out.
Yo, I swear to God, I messaged one of my friends because I was like, I messaged Angela. I was like, "Did you watch it?" And she's like, "Oh, I started it, but I stopped." And I was like, literally, it pisses me off how she's pouring her wine. And that's how she does it. She fills it to the fucking brim.
You're supposed to do it to like half the glass at
Well,
max,
you're supposed
right?
to be able to let it air out and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, and like it's just a thing because she's an alcoholic. So it's like like it's blah blah. But if you want to watch it, I'm all like and try to.
So
guess
what
who the
is it
killer-
about though?
So
Is
like
just her story?
so
That's it?
have you ever heard of like any of like the woman and blah blah like the
I was
movies?
the woman with the dragon tattoo or something.
Okay,
that was
no,
an
that's a
action
completely
movie.
different
Yeah.
genre.
That got some
movie.
like
That's
crazy
like action.
shit
That's
in
like
it, yeah.
Jet Li type movies.
Yeah,
No,
that's some action
so
movie.
there's like the woman on the train. So the thing is, so like she's literally on the train. She sees like the family. She thinks it's perfect.
Okay.
And like every day she passes by,
Yeah.
and then, like one day she sees like something happen. So that's why I was saying it's the nosy women genre. So then there's like a new one on Netflix that I think was a flop too. That it was like the woman in the window or whatever, and like she's like literally walking like she's an agoraphobic. I think that's the one when you're scared to go outside, right? I don't remember.
I don't remember what it's
She's
called.
one of those. So she doesn't like going outside, and so she witnesses a crime across the street, and she thinks she's going crazy because nobody believes her. So
Okay.
basically, this parries that.
It's that.
And that's why I was saying like of course it's meant to be dorky and like cringy and stuff because it's a parody.
And then they did
know?
make the name very long, which seems
Yeah, so
like
it's
a
clearly to make
mimic
fun of
area
it.
of it.
Yeah.
So skip it. Watch Gone Girl. Gone Girl's amazing.
Oh, Gone Girl, dude.
Did you watch Gone Girl?
No.
Oh, that one.
I'm bad with watching like stuff on Netflix.
It's
I'll
not- I
watch
think
it.
It's not on Netflix,
Yeah.
but Gone Girl is so good. It literally that one left me mad at the end of at the end of it. Like
Yes.
just like Gone Girl is a good one to watch. And then that was also that one like it's different, but it feels like in the same mystery, like women driven stories. So this one, I feel like you can literally pass it. Like I don't
Power
think
to the
I'll-
women. Yes.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the fact that it's a woman. It's like that was just bad timing.
Oscar's just canceling himself, dude.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay. So next story. All right.
Tennessee
Oh, I
pastor
saw this.
held
Did y'all
a
see
book
this?
to burn
I
it
mean,
down.
I saw the title. I didn't really.
So
read it.
yeah, I want to touch upon it because I want to talk about something that us Mexicans believed back in the day. My family never really did, but on fucking Telemundo.
Well, I
and
mean,
like all of
oh,
that shit.
Telemundo. Okay.
So right here
Well, I
it
didn't watch
says.
Telemundo.
So I need to really like start cropping them because it pisses me off that I just left them like that. But it says
Okay.
Tennessee pastor held a book burning event, and he was literally inviting people to come burn like Harry Potter and Twilight, like anything that had to do like witchcraft. They're like burn these demons and shit. So do you guys remember when they were saying that Pokemon was satanic?
Pokemon.
Yeah, I
They're
remember
Zapdos,
that.
bro. He was a
Well,
demon.
they say
Zapdos.
anything to stay relevant at that point.
Yeah, they were all like oh like Pikachu has horns. I'm like no,
Yeah.
those are his ears.
It's his ears.
Yeah, but
It's a cute little cartoon.
surprisingly, there
The devil.
there is like a Satan one, like it was
Yeah.
like dark. Was it Giratina?
Giratina, yeah.
Yeah, because they're all
I mean,
like
it's a ghost dragon.
It's a ghost dragon,
It
yeah.
shows up as a basilisk and a serpent. That's like its two forms.
Yeah.
It has like 6 stripes, 6 spikes, 6 wings. So people are saying like
It's
and, like,
the devil!
Yeah, so
Oh!
that's I was like, if you're gonna call any Pokemon the devil, that's gonna be
That's the
Giratina.
one. That's
Yeah,
the one.
I mean,
because
guess.
Arceus is the god Pokemon. you
yeah,
know.
he's supposed
It's
to
the
be
creator of
creator
everything, yeah.
And talking about that, wait.
Get
Nice,
that.
sick transition. Yes,
Yes.
let's
So
go.
where's my Pokemon?
You have a.
Oh, it should be in the games. No games folder.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it. The
Nice.
transition would have been cooler. All right. Talking about Arceus, click the first one. So the new Arceus game came out, and you're actually allowed to fight the Pokemon.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Remember we had a fucking discussion.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
this.
yeah. So I'm like, I haven't bought it yet. I bought a Dying Light instead because
Good choice.
that game.
How is it so far?
It's been great. Like honestly, like the one thing that pisses me off is to jump, you use the right bumper.
Oh.
I don't use controller. I use
you
keyboard and
used
mouse.
to, so
yeah.
you know which one it is. So yeah,
Yeah.
I still have to play on it because I haven't been able to make the
Yeah,
leap because it's hard.
Me and Danny transitioned a long ago.
time ago.
Yeah.
You're
And
an
you-
ugly chick.
What?
Oh, we had a Warzone win.
Yeah,
Another one.
Oh yeah. And like during the break, we like when Danny was recovering, he was still carrying the team.
I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to play anything intense.
Yeah. So eventually,
Facial expressions.
yeah, eventually I will get the Arceus game because it looks like a lot of fun. People have been saying good things.
That's debatable.
Well, I mean, you used to be like a
It's,
diehard Pokemon
it's not
fan.
your traditional Pokemon. Well, I mean, I stopped buying Pokemon games after Black and White.
I tried.
I
remember-
stopped right before that one.
I remember
the
getting
Platinum.
I got an emulator before it got released in like US, and it was like it was a pretty decent
So
English
Eric
sub.
used to be a criminal, you guys.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like even in case y'all don't know what an emulator
Definitely
is,
did
it's just like
not self-incriminate myself.
the other way-
Statute of limitations.
He was underage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so in
I was
high
underage.
school,
I was minor.
in high school, he was distributing his piracy. Like
Definitely
literally-
did not add every N64 game on the computers.
Yeah.
we were playing Super Mario.
Super Mario.
Yeah, it was so funny.
Marvel versus Capcom.
So you know,
Street
like
Fighter.
for those of you y'all don't know, like the emulator just lets you play the games.
Yeah,
You know,
without
on-
having the console.
Yeah.
You play it on the computer.
yeah, and it was really really cool. And Eric would always like give us the goods.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should
I
be
mean,
in prison. Danny put flashing lights.
Oh yeah, you say that.
Then he's like more
I'm
work.
like, I need to figure that out now.
This is coming from the guy that was using LimeWire and FrostWire back in the day.
Everybody used those. And
Yeah,
like, I already incriminated myself last time. Remember, I was talking about how fucking Bill Clinton was
showing up.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for this. Someday I'll get it. Right now, Dying Light has like consumed my life. Dying Light, it's during the day, like towards the evening, whenever the guys
Oh,
are all
man.
on, they
Yeah.
would play Warzone. You know, so
I got the first one, Bermejo, our cousin. He gave
Yeah.
it to me as a gift.
Would you like
And
it?
I was like, I didn't Because I thought it was very like Dead Island.
Oh, okay.
Dead Island was okay.
Nah, Dead Island was pretty bad. The first one was actually decent, and then everything after that was
It was okay, but then I
atrocious.
thought Dying Light was just gonna be the same.
Yeah,
But
well,
no, Dying Light
for those
Dying
of
Light
you-
was actually pretty good.
Dying Light was great.
Okay,
Dying Light's
wait, let's explain what these games. So for those of y'all who
Dying
don't
Light
know,
was great.
for those of y'all who don't know, it's not like your basic zombie game. Like this is like an open world, and like
Yeah.
like the main stick to it is that it's parkour. So
Yeah.
you are literally running like jumping
Hardcore
through everything.
parkour.
Yeah, hardcore parkour.
Yeah.
They should. I was thinking about it. I'm like, they should add like a Michael Scott skin to it. To be honest, because of how popular that meme is. You know,
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't watch.
You didn't watch The Office?
I can't.
It's okay. It's not my favorite. A lot of people love the hell out of
I
it.
can
I
un-
watched it
I
just because
understand.
I wanted to know.
Yeah, that's why
I
watched
understand
it
the
too.
Yeah.
satire, like comedic value of it,
Yeah.
but it's just too cringe for me.
Yeah. Well,
I
don't get
can't
me
watch
wrong.
it.
Like there is a lot of cringe to it, but you know they have characters that they make you care
Yeah.
about them, and that's the reason you stick it through it. You know, but
Yeah.
there's like one of my favorite jokes from Michael Scott that he says is that like he walks up and then they're like and they're laughing. He's like, "Oh, what happened?" He's like, and they're like, "Oh, you know, you just had to be there." And he's like, geography joke."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, that's clever.
Yeah.
That's good."
Yeah, no, there's a lot of
Yeah.
clever little things like that, and there's other things where you're just like,
Yeah, and that's another thing that was ruined by like the fan base who have only watched The Office and they swear to God that is the best sitcom.
It's okay.
It's not. When clearly Scrubs is the reign.
Scrubs,
Yeah.
definitely the reigning king.
Yeah, Scrubs is so good. People watch Scrubs like you know.
Scrubs is god tier.
Yeah, like genuinely, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Danny, watch Scrubs, bro,
we'll see.
or watch Squid Games.
No,
I haven't even watched
you still
Squid
haven't
Game
watched
yet.
Squid Game?
I have not.
Oh,
Like,
God.
so you binge them. Did you remember hearing me tell Danny watch it like every
yeah, you watched.
episode?
Yeah, you watched.
I
Like you
did not
definitely
watch
brought
it.
it up like 3 episodes in a
Yeah,
row.
he still hasn't watched it. And I've gone through.
It's 'cause at this-
I watched all the Game of Thrones already. You guys.
That's because at this point, I
It's
don't
because he's waiting for it to come up on YouTube for free in
Oh,
Spanish.
see. There you go.
Yeah.
He's paying
He
attention.
got
Yeah.
your
He's
freaking
paying
punchline
attention.
and everything.
No.
It's not on in Spanish on YouTube yet.
No, not
It-
yet.
It's
No,
coming
but-
soon.
What I was gonna say is that I don't know what to expect from it anymore because it's like I already kind of know what's happened.
You just have to wait until like it deletes out of your brain and then
Yeah.
you just watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's me in anime. Every
it's
time I
not
watch
like-
a spoiler for
Yeah.
anything, it's like fuck.
Like,
I have
I'm
to
just
wait
gonna
for
wait
it.
till the spoiler gets out.
Yeah, like I had to wait until the said spoilers out of my head and then I come back to it.
Yeah, I
later on.
suppose. Yeah. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe when season 2 comes out.
Yeah, well, sticking
Um,
into the gaming realm, we were gonna talk. Well, last time we talked about how Microsoft bought Activision.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, in like, like
In
obviously
retaliation.
these things are planned like years in advance. But
Yeah.
yeah, like it's just so funny that it was announced. So clearly, this was done in retaliation because people were all like, "Oh, PlayStation's about to lose Call of Duty."
Yeah.
So Sony's like, "Well, we got to release something." So they're like,
Yeah,
they
they
bought
bought
Bungie, which was the
Bungie.
original creator of the Halo. But you
Yeah.
know, like, but Destiny hasn't been like as big. And whenever it came out, it was huge.
Destiny
It-
1 was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it like slightly died off after the first couple expansions.
Yeah, yeah, and like I genuinely I enjoyed it whenever it was out. Like
Mhm.
I right now I recently started playing Destiny 2 because friends wanted to play. But other than that, I would have never played it again.
Yeah.
I wanted to play Destiny 1, but it felt like a money grab. Like the game was
Yeah,
incomplete. You had to
so-
buy the expansions if you wanted.
Well, that's
another
everything
story.
nowadays.
Destiny.
Nah, but see, I don't like that. That's what I'm saying. It was
Destiny
like, nah,
1
but anyway.
definitely fell into this isn't a complete game, but we're going to sell it to you as a complete game.
And you're gonna
So
buy it
you
because we
can
made
buy
Halo.
this expansion
Yeah,
pack.
I did not like that. That's what I
Pay
said.
$20 so you can
Jeez.
get the content that was supposed to come in originally 6 months, 7 months down the
Yeah.
line, whatever.
Yeah.
That's definitely
See,
how Destiny
I
was.
don't mind buying the DLC whenever it adds a ton of shit. Like whenever you play like Assassin's Creed, it's
Look-
like literally you get like a giant massive game that takes you a lot of time
Look,
to beat.
okay, so
and then they give you a giant other
here's the
pack to
thing.
it.
I stopped playing Assassin's Creed when you stopped letting me borrow the games.
Oh, well, and the new one's
It's-
really good.
Well, no, it's
But-
because
no,
like it's the same
Valhalla
thing
and
every
Odd-
time though.
No, they changed the way you fight. Like
They did change the way
I
you
definitely
fight.
got bored of
Yeah.
like the
no,
fighting
before
mechanics and all that
before
shit.
it was completely repetitive. Like you feel the same thing whenever you play like the Batman games.
Yeah,
Like
Oh,
it's
I've never
literally
played those
just
either.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Like you know the fighting style changed on Odyssey and
Mhm.
it became
Odyssey
so
was
fun.
great. There was
Yeah.
something about Odyssey.
So
that
Maybe I'll
was
get
good.
to it.
Yeah.
I'll wait for a Steam
it's like
sale.
Odyssey and Valhalla.
Origins also was
amazing.
very loved, but I think
Mhm.
Odyssey was better. Personally.
Yeah, I'll wait for a Steam sale. Maybe I'll get
Yeah.
it. Maybe I won't.
Yeah, but no, but back
Yeah,
to
but
the
it's like-
DLCs. Like for example, Dying Light had a cool DLC. The one with the
Eric-
farm.
Eric says he doesn't like it.
I could not get into the
It's-
Oh,
DLC.
that was so good.
I
man.
love
your
the
grappling
story.
hook became freaking obsolete
yeah.
whenever you were out
It,
there.
it
so
did, but
became
then you had
harder.
the freaking caves.
Yeah,
that
no,
you had to go
oh,
in. I was like,
God,
oh,
that was
dude.
hard.
that
I
was
probably
so...
played a quarter of
It-
the Dying Light DLC.
Yeah.
I definitely loved whenever they did like, oh, we're doing chivalry with Dying Light. So then you had like random chivalry characters popping up,
Okay.
and then you would get their swords, and their swords were fucking OP as shit, but they would break quick.
Uh,
So you would have to go out there and then just like
Yeah.
stockpile swords.
but what I was gonna say was that DLC feels like it's separate. It's not like, oh,
Yeah.
this was supposed to be with the
it was
original
almost
game.
like
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
almost
right.
like a different game.
Yeah,
so they
that-
did their DLC
yeah.
right.
That's
it
what
was
I
like,
meant by right DLC.
it was
The
like-
Witcher did the same thing. They
it was
had
like DLC
DLCs and-
1.5 or
Yeah.
like Dying Light 1.5 was
Yeah.
their DLC.
That's the right DLCs that I'm like, those are.
Yeah.
But if it's like, I need to buy the DLC to finish the story, no, I'm out.
Oh yeah.
That's
that
a no
would
for me.
suck,
Well,
yeah.
speaking of The Witcher, since I like you have my graphics card in your computer, I actually got a free game with that, and it's The Witcher 3.
Mhm.
So I have a DRM free copy. So if you want Witcher 3, I'll just give you my login and you can get it
Same.
for free.
Yeah. See, I actually have purchased it for the Xbox when there was like
Mhm.
$10 for everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like honestly, that was clearly, obviously it was the game of the year and shit. Everybody
Yeah.
fucking loved the Witcher.
I never played it.
Yeah, no. I started it. It's just like it's like whenever like
There's a lot to go through.
yes, it's
You have to
overwhelming.
take
It's
your time with
overwhelming.
it. You have to
That's.
take your
I
time
think
with
it's. I think it's over 200 hours.
See, but-
if you do like the story only,
See, the
like
thing,
no
the thing,
side
the thing
quests.
is, I feel like if I would have played it whenever it came out, like I
Mhm.
wouldn't, because whenever you come in, like you already have all the DLCs and shit.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of stuff that you don't even know how to use.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing, though.
so-
For all these games, though, this is what I found out. You have to play it on the hardest difficulty.
Oh, true.
The Witcher.
I'm trying to have
No,
fun.
no.
No.
Wait, hold on. The Witcher. If you don't play it on the hardest difficulty, it gets easy too quick. So you play it on the hardest.
So
Dying Light.
why don't you just
That sounds
start
like
it, Why don't
Pokemon
you just start it off
nowadays.
and then like hit it up whenever you're.
Nah, that's
No,
a
that's
wimp
lame
move.
as fuck. That's like playing a Call.
Here's the
That's
thing.
like playing the Call
Look.
of Duty campaign and then playing it on
Yeah.
fucking Recruit.
Yo,
Yeah.
look,
You gotta play that shit on
Did you
veteran.
ever play like Sekiro?
I did.
no.
I
Or
did.
like Dying
I-
Light?
I mean,
Dying
I
Light.
never got into the-
Dies twice. The Shadows Die twice.
Yeah, Shadows. No, but the other one, the one that they made, the
You're
Dark
talking
Souls.
about like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I
you ever
watch.
like those?
I watch other people play it. I couldn't get into
Dude,
it.
those are my favorite.
But they
Oh
look
my god,
fun.
those games are so
Those are-
irritating.
look,
You're so hard.
Elden Ring is gonna be the shit. I'm waiting for Elden Ring.
Does that one not have difficulty options?
No, that one's just hard.
Oh.
It's from the Dark Souls.
Well, I mean,
creator.
Oh,
you
okay,
can play
makes
fucking
sense.
Dark Souls on easy, and that shit's hard as fuck.
There
If
is
you-
no easy.
No, there-
on it,
no,
though.
there is-
No,
that's
you
what I
just
mean,
play
like-
it.
No, it's because like
Well, I mean, you can increase the difficulty, can't you? No.
No, you can start naked. Like you
Yeah,
can start with no
okay, yeah.
stats, no armor,
Yeah.
and you increase the difficulty that way. But there is no like make it easier or make it
Yeah,
harder.
you got those guys speedrunning the game completely fucking naked with one sword and beating the entire
But
game.
and see those look even Dying Light, the first one played on the hardest difficulty.
I saw memes about this that they were all like, yo, I just got off of work. I've been working for 10 hours. I don't want to get beat by fucking monsters. I
You're
want to
a fucking
fucking
bitch,
enjoy the
mate.
game.
You're a bitch. Nah,
whatever,
you're a
fuck
fucking
that.
pussy. Nah,
Look,
I gotta play that
I
shit
like
on
that.
hard.
I'm like, all right,
Listen.
30-year-old men telling me I have to play the game on hard. Fuck y'all. I'm trying to enjoy my
First
time.
of all, first of
Imagine-
all, I am
imagine-
29.
Yeah.
Look,
He's like, I'm dying.
No, but here's the thing, Oscar. It makes the game much more enjoyable in the long run.
True.
Maybe the first few hours you're like, what the fuck? Because everything you're trying to learn the
Yeah.
moves and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to learn.
Well,
with the
imagine
right
wanting to
stickers.
challenge yourself.
Well, let's get mad together, you guys. Look at this.
Oh,
Did
dude, they
just
fucked
see?
Cortana.
It's just like the thing is like I don't want to talk mess because it's a real person because this is the live action. No, this.
Oh, is that the TV
this
show
was
coming out?
TV show,
Yeah,
yeah.
the TV show.
I thought it was gonna be complete dog shit, but Danny sent me the trailer and the fighting scene. He's fighting two elites with swords, and it looks good.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
never watch the animated series?
Oh yeah.
The
I
Halo
remember
Legends?
whenever they released them, I would
Yeah.
go over to your house to watch.
Oh yeah, we did watch.
Yeah,
those.
yeah. So this is for the live action, like the show that the Paramount.
Yeah.
Bro, they got CGI. They can't make her fucking blue.
They like doesn't even look like her.
I mean, it's
Well, they
close-
make her look
it's
like a person.
Like, you can't make her
First of all, like
her attire at least.
Look, they've literally made nerds fall in love with Cortana for like the past 20
Yeah.
fucking years, and you can't even get a prettier girl. Like, no offense, that girl's like she's
I'm married.
attacking
I can't-
women.
I
I'm like, here we go. Like I was saying, like she's not
There goes
ugly.
Oscar shitting on women
She's
again.
not ugly. She's just not fucking Cortana.
All I'm saying is she's supposed to
Um,
look like a hologram.
You know what?
Doesn't.
Danny's
gonna-
problem is she looks too real.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is she the same person that CGI's or Cortana? Because they have to use like the people that do the facial recognition and all that for Cortana.
No,
it's not the same person.
No,
Because why wouldn't they?
I don't think so.
I mean, they can just do that.
Because you have to remember, Cortana like been around for like 20 years. You know.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't think
she does not look like young
I don't think they
anymore.
expected her to be that famous at the time.
Yeah, because she's like
become the
Microsoft
Microsoft icon. Like
Cortana's been that thing.
Yeah.
She's been that guy.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, like, it was like literally incorporated into Microsoft's entire platform.
So I'm saying I didn't think they were like, oh, this is gonna be the future of Microsoft.
I mean, people have started arguments for less. Look at Sonic.
Sonic was worth it because look, the bottom one, that Sonic was the original thing they were giving us.
I don't know how
like,
they would
and
ever
they
thought.
bullied them into changing it to the top one.
No, they did. They definitely deserve that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It was fucking garbage. And like they clearly,
I never watched the movie, but still,
the movie was actually good.
Yeah, I heard it was
the
good.
movie was
I
actually good. And the thing, I'm like, I don't think the movie would have been as successful if they would have left that ugly.
Oh
thing
no,
there.
fuck no, people would have left.
Yeah.
That kids cried over that.
Yeah, but the worst thing is like they clearly could have done it right the first time.
Yeah.
It was a PR move.
Yeah.
The Cortana thing, they could have definitely probably used. I don't understand. I mean,
She doesn't look like her.
Yeah, the person voice acting her, and I mean, they have to go through the green screening and all the like little fucking dots all over their face and shit. Yeah. Just use the fucking person from the original thing. Why bring somebody else in?
Yeah,
just make her actually look like a hologram.
She just doesn't look like her.
Yeah,
like facial features, she does not look like her. That's my biggest gripe with it.
It's like a TV show whenever they had to recast somebody and it's like they get somebody that's somewhat similar.
Whenever they change War Machine from Iron Man. Yeah, it's like it looked nothing like them.
You're like,
they didn't even try.
You're like, that's not.
Yeah,
they changed them. I'm like,
that's a different guy.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I honestly think that it's like the most egregious one. Like, look up the War Machine.
It's because the thing.
Look up the War Machine actors just so you can see how drastic the change was.
Well, what I was gonna say, the thing is that she's a hologram. She's supposed to look more like a hologram, not like a person.
That's like the least of my worries.
They're supposed to cast a hologram, not a person.
Technically, she's AI, so I mean,
but
they make them as realistic.
Well, no, the AI is the brain. Her appearance is the hologram.
Yeah, machine.
Original or what?
Actors, or just like actors change or whatever. So you see them two right there. So it's Terrence Howard to Don Cheadle. I'm like, come on, they look nothing alike. That one was like so bad, and like genuinely.
I don't even remember him.
Don was way better. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
to be honest,
like,
I don't remember him.
I would have loved to hear War Machine be like, Maine.
You can't do this, Maine.
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
they're attacking.
We gotta fight Thanos, Maine.
Dude, there's
not back, Maine.
There's a guy on TikTok that has like a good solid 10 minutes of just like replicating that guy in like a bunch of different scenarios.
Yeah, so a lot of my TikToks come from Eric. He like blows my phone up every week.
Apparently.
Yeah. No, so the thing is like Eric literally texts me, he's like, you gotta send some back.
Well, it's because your For You page is it's curated to you.
Yeah.
So what the shit I get, I'm like, this is funny. Oscar would like this. Yeah. So like obviously I don't send you everything that pops up. But another thing is, whatever you like isn't gonna pop up on mine because obviously you skip videos faster on certain things. So like every now and then you'll be like, oh, you know what, Eric might like this.
Yeah.
So out of like the 50 videos I send him, I'll get like 1 or 2.
Yeah. So the thing is, whenever I do get on it, I get on for a long time, and I'm trying to limit my time on it because I literally spend so much time doing research and stuff for the podcast, you know. So I wanted to like limit my time on there. So I'm like, you know, I'll get on like I always do it like on Saturday night. Yeah. I'm going to sleep. Let me look at all the 40 messages I missed, you know. So I do that, and then like, you know, eventually like every now and then I'll get on. I'm like, oh, this is funny. Let me send it to him. You know, and it's good because honestly, it gives me content like every now and then. Like we might feature stuff on here. You never know. It's just like
I'll add you because sometimes I send them some, so I'll send them to you.
Yeah.
That way,
because like Oscar will send me some. I'm like, dude, I saw this like 5 days
ago.
I saw this like 5 days ago.
I'm like, I get on once a week.
Well, I mean, I used to have a lot of free time. I don't have as much free time anymore. So like maybe a few minutes every day I'll look at some.
But they were appreciated. Yeah, like, I'm like, it's not like I.
Well, I mean, like I'll look at it and it's like Oscar's liked every single one I've sent. So I'm like, all right, well, you like them. Yeah. I'm more picky with my likes on TikTok.
Yeah.
I only do food videos because I'll just come back. It's like one day,
curates it
one.
correctly.
Well, no, I get a lot of funny shit, but I only like those videos because like whenever I want to, like one day I
that.
decide I want to make that recipe.
It's like more like a history.
I have the recipes I want to make.
Yeah. Oh God, we forgot to talk about this, but Eric actually cleared his schedule
Just for
us.
Mhm.
Yeah. So he actually
Cleared my
sent.
schedule.
Yeah, he actually sent me a picture of his schedule. Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely do be like that.
He eliminated
I like it.
Mondays just for us.
Yeah. So hopefully. Oh look, this thing was crazy, and we need to watch it.
Yeah.
So
fuck that.
this guy beat like the record for like the highest like high walk or whatever it's
Okay,
called. I don't remember.
gotcha.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm terrified of heights.
Yeah, I can't.
I would
yeah.
never go near. So he has a harness on, of course, because he's not gonna
Okay.
fucking die.
Weak ass.
But he, I'm like, he didn't need it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, so look. So apparently he beat like every freaking record before him. Freaking ridiculous.
Is
Can
he
you
sponsored by
imagine?
Red Bull?
Yeah,
He might
it
as well
should
be at that
I
point.
was-
Oh, you know what? It's GoPro.
It is his GoPro.
Yeah,
Can
it's
you
GoPro.
imagine a
Yeah.
random ass wind?
Well, it's above the clouds, so I don't
Is he
even know how that
barefoot?
works.
Oh, you have to be, right?
Yeah, probably for the grip. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show that. I thought that's freaking ridiculous.
Fuck
Whenever it came up,
that.
it came up. I was like, oh my
See,
god.
I'm a true Mexican. We don't do shit that,
Nah.
that
Yeah.
like can kill us. Yeah.
Except join
El
cartels.
cucuy, fuck that. El cucuy, fuck that.
Except
Brujerias, fuck that.
Yeah.
No. There's a ghost in that room. Hey, dude, I gotta flip. I don't fuck
He's
with
like,
that
I think
shit.
it's time to move.
Yeah, I got
to move.
Oscar, it was fun. I appreciate
bring a
this, but I
rebel.
gotta go. Oh yeah, I gotta get an egg, rub it all over myself.
Oh god,
I
that's
gotta have
probably
some,
like one of the dumbest.
You gotta get some lemons in a water bowl by every door. That's another
That
one.
another
just-
one?
Yeah, on the in and the way out. it's
Just
supposed
I would
to
just
cleanse
cook
the
some
house.
scrambled eggs and eat them. It's more pleasant.
Yeah. All right. So I had this story. This is more like real news that I
Oh,
thought was
real
like
news.
were like good. So. Remember
Mark Cuban.
Danny once asked me, he's like, is there such thing as a good billionaire? And I'm
Mhm.
like, no, but they're going to
Yeah.
make themselves rich. And this one's actually benefiting the poor.
Okay.
So I think this is pretty good. He doesn't have a lot of... So Mark Cuban, everybody knows him because of Shark Tank and being
Mhm,
rich
mhm.
as
Yeah.
fuck. So, and usually having wrong takes on people's economy. But, so he actually... honestly, Amazon had said that they were going to do this first, so he just beat them to it.
Yeah,
Which is dumb because he's probably going to get bought out by Amazon. Or that's probably
probably.
his goal,
That's usually
to be
what
honest.
happens.
Mhm.
Yeah, so what he wants to do is like we in America are not allowed to argue with big pharma. Like we can't like prices are set, like, and we get like I think like insulin in other places people paying like $15. We're paying like up to $1,000.
What was that one guy's name? The Martin
Shkreli?
Martin Shkreli. or
Yeah,
whatever
so
the fuck
he
his name
he
is?
hyped up. I think it was like an AIDS medication.
Yeah,
And
Was it
like
AIDS? Was
no,
it?
it might have been insulin.
no,
No,
wasn't
it was
insulin.
it was some
It was
basic
something,
thing
and it
for,
went.
like-
It went
It
from
was something
like,
that people needed to live.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he didn't he went to jail.
Yeah.
But it was because he defrauded his investors. It had nothing to do with screwing
Yeah.
over poor people.
definitely
which is-
not fucking over the poor.
Yeah, because they didn't give a shit. So he actually bought the patent for the drug and marked it. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's because we're looking for advances in the medication. I'm like, all you're doing is fucking killing people.
Yeah.
So the good thing that Mark Cuban's company is doing is getting like basic, like generic versions of popular drugs, making them affordable. Which is literally what Amazon said that they were gonna do.
Yeah,
like,
that's what they
like
said.
weed's gonna be legalized anytime soon because Amazon is now in the fight. They want to be able to ship weed to you directly.
Wow.
So
That's how you. That's how people start to love Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
It's like fuck yeah.
Yeah, remember, and I'm saying
Get
it's just-
weed from a rocket.
I mean, Texas is getting pretty close.
Yeah,
It's pretty close.
It
There's
is.
a couple places that you can legally, like, a doctor can prescribe you, like.
Well,
weed.
in order for me to sleep, I smoked like the Delta 8, which is like as legal
I remember.
as it
I remember
gets,
hearing that. Yeah.
and like honestly, that's the only thing that's actually helped me.
Mm.
And so like back to this, I'm like, Amazon has said that they were gonna do this. Right now, he doesn't have a lot of patents or like a lot of.
yeah, I think
'cause,
he said 100.
Yeah. So,
medications.
but
Over
with this coming about, it opens the door. Eventually, Big Pharma is gonna have to fucking give a knee because they're screwing us.
bend
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So the meds that they
see
gave
what
me,
happens.
Yeah.
the meds that they gave me with insurance, it's well, not with insurance, but with the GoodRx. You know how you get
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Wait,
bring up. Good
with
already.
that. It's Well, let me just finish
Oh
this
my
thought.
god, yes, I'm sorry. It's because I remember something that they said that pissed me off.
Okay, with that, those meds that they gave me for right now for recovering, it's $3,000 for 1 month's supply.
What the fuck? With
What?
GoodRx?
Yeah, with GoodRx. Without
Good-
GoodRx, I don't know how much it is.
GoodRx is like free life insurance
Yeah.
if you get the free plan.
Yo,
if
like-
you pay, you can pay for the gold,
Yeah.
and it's like $9 for like 3
You
months or
have
some
to
shit like
get
that.
coupons to save your
Yeah.
family.
Well,
on
my
Friday.
thing
It's
is this.
fucking stupid.
Here's my thing. If it's available to everyone, why not just apply it automatically to everyone?
Yeah.
Why have to be like, oh, well, you have to tell me you want to use GoodRx. Show me those
Yeah,
little numbers, then I can put
It
them
makes
in.
no sense.
Yeah, that's-
Well,
yeah,
it's
no,
the
I didn't
thing
understand
is,
that either.
So Big Pharma's defense to like why they price gouges, they're like, oh well, you have companies like GoodRx basically giving out fucking coupons.
Yeah.
I was like, people should not depend on
Yeah,
coupons to not
yes.
fucking die.
So that was me with my wife, because my wife has like
You give
really
her
bad.
coupons?
She no.
No, she's allergic to like everything.
She's allergic to like everything. So
okay.
she goes to an allergist to get shots.
Oh, the shots. Yeah,
Yeah,
my mom
And
gets.
y'all
So
have
she's-
dogs.
She's she's allergic to our dogs, but I mean, we're
Love
all
is
gonna
love.
we're
Love
all
is
gonna
love.
die someday.
Love is love,
You know.
you know?
Can't
Yeah.
be bigger.
So
She said.
she's a lot better than what she used to be. But every time I would go pick up her medicine when she couldn't go get it, she'd be like, "It's supposed to be this much with GoodRx, with it, like insurance plus the GoodRx, right?
Okay.
Or like whichever was better." And then she'd be like, "If it's not that much, tell them to apply GoodRx." And then several times they'd just be like, "Oh, it's $70," and it's like, "Do you put GoodRx?" "Oh, yeah, let me put that on." It's on the file that
A lot of
GoodRx
the
is there.
Pharmacy techs are so fucking stupid.
They're just no. It's not that they're
They're so
stupid.
fucking-
It's
no, but
just
some of-
laziness.
well,
No, now
Some of
a
the
lot
laziness,
of
that's
them
all
are
it is.
paid through the drug manufacturers too.
No, but I'm saying some of them are just like stupid. Like it's like you have to be like, bro, like I'm telling you this, and this. Okay, like, dude, where are your brain cells?
What? No, it's because it's like there's like literally like a free like GoodRx thing that they can just put in. It's just that they have to be told to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's like company policy, blah blah blah.
See,
like
look-
unless they say to apply
Yeah,
it, don't
I mean,
apply
they
it.
want
Blah,
it now.
blah.
Look, so we can close
Company
this out.
making more
like,
money.
honestly, one fact that shocked me whenever because I like honestly I don't hide my political views here. Like I remember I told
Mhm.
Danny I didn't want to talk about it just because we were here to have a good time.
Oscar's
You
ready
know.
to get canceled at any
You know,
given
so
moment.
no. Here's one thing that everybody should just remember. All right, like I remember somebody like asked me, they're like, "Who do you think gives more money to the politicians?" And, me being from Texas, or here in Texas, we're like, "Oh, oil like dudes are the ones that donate the most money." And it's like, no, pharmaceutical companies literally like top everybody.
It's like pharmaceutical companies, and then it's like internet providers, and then it's like phone service.
Yeah, but
Because,
it
like-
would have never crossed my mind that literally like pharmaceuticals would be.
Yeah,
at the
no,
top of
they're
the
up
fucking
there.
list. I mean, no.
See,
sense.
what I don't understand is why do hospitals pay for advertising?
That's true.
It's like that money.
It's so ass
It's
backwards.
so weird. Like,
It's
come
so
to this
ass
hospital
backwards.
for
Yeah.
this treatment, and it's like, I guess some
Well,
people need to
is-
know.
Is it
but
like
it
the
just seems weird.
for-profit ones doing marketing too, or is
It's
it
like-
I think they all do.
Or-
They all spend
You
some
never.
money.
You don't act like you've never seen a Houston Methodist.
Yeah,
like
but that-
advertisement.
that-
St. Jude's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
St.
those
Jude's.
work of donations. So
They do.
They remind you at the end to give money.
No,
so
they
that
do, but
makes
that's what I'm
sense.
saying is like, why spend that donation money on a fucking billboard ad?
They probably ran the numbers and they see that people donate more than what they're spending on the
True.
campaign, and they probably get tax write-offs too.
Yeah, that's like you going to like.
Yeah, because like honestly, like if we
You're defending pharma.
if we form I'm defending
just
St.
playing.
Jude's.
No,
You
I'm
know,
not talking about St. Jude. I'm just talking like in
Yeah.
general.
No, like,
it just seems a little
if-
odd that they
if
spend.
if we had our LLC like established and shit, we can write off like the fucking investments in those cameras and stuff like that,
Yeah.
marketing and everything.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I know. We need
I
to.
don't,
We
honestly,
need
I
to.
don't know why
The
you
beers.
haven't done
Yeah.
that.
Well, because like we can ask Kathy. She's our
Yeah,
our,
she's gonna be our
accountant. But
accountant.
it's just because whenever I barely became rich, Eric. I didn't have the money to pay
Yeah,
for an
those-
LLC.
Now he's a Republican.
Those couple
Oh,
pennies,
yeah.
those
Nowhere
couple
the
pennies from
minimum
YouTube
wage,
are
yeah.
coming in, dude.
Yeah, Danny, because he got his channel his science channel
Oh, yeah.
monetized.
Oh,
Yeah.
finally, nice.
Every time we talk about it, he's like, "Oh, I can buy a hot and spicy now."
Yeah.
So whenever I tell him I sold the car, he's like, "How much did you get?" He's like, "In hot and spices."
Yeah, Dude, yeah, now we count currently.
Hey,
Dude,
dude.
I was making more than I expected.
Yo, wait,
No,
to be honest.
honestly, no. But speaking of hot and spicy prices, hey, those fuckers are almost $2 now.
Yeah.
It used to be $1 back in the
When-
day. That's a lot of
whenever,
money from
Whenever
YouTube.
we talk about, I leave it like
Let's
around
go.
like 150.
Yeah,
like,
they're 150 now unless you get two. I think two for Wasn't it like they had no?
No, they're definitely like
No,
160,
I meant like our
170.
crypto, like.
Oh yeah.
It's like whenever we're guesstimating like the dollar amount. I value them at 150 just to be
150.
safe.
Yeah.
Just to be
You
above
know?
the dollar.
Yeah, so
Dogecoin.
all right. Oh, I have written down here. So fucking the Tiger King dude, like he made his own fucking scam.
He has
coin.
one too?
Yeah, it's like Tiger, but it doesn't matter. He got resentenced. He got like 20 something years.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm
that
like,
much.
I was like, just like,
What the
stop.
fuck?
What about Carol Baskin?
Hey, she's gonna get her shit
No, I think,
sooner or later, boy.
I think evidence came out that like her husband's like somewhere in like Puerto Rico or something.
So they're
I think she's
no.
suing them because they literally painted her out to be a monster.
So
Well, everyone thought she fed her husband to
she's
the
definitely
tiger. Yeah.
she's suing. I think Netflix or
Yeah, 'cause it
whatever
made her look so
company
bad.
that like produced it, because like towards the end of the second, I don't know if you watched the second series. I watched it. Towards the end of it, that like the guys that were over there that were like maintaining his properties and stuff like that when he wasn't there. They're like, yeah, this guy was like getting ready to like just fucking book it and live over here. So he probably like,
Yeah, that's what
because
I'm saying.
like one of the guys was like, I don't know if he's dead.
Yeah, and the thing is like, wouldn't they ask that on the first go around? They clearly fucking painted her
Yeah.
look
That's
bad.
because I think
and like the whole country
because
hated her.
I think it's because the star was the Tiger King.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he was like that bitch.
Yeah,
So
and
everyone
like,
was
like
Carol
they really
Baskin.
made- So, all right, let's get into some controversial takes.
More?
This is because of you, Esteban.
Definitely.
You, whenever you came on, you ranked Tom Brady the GOAT and then Oscar. All right.
I was not
I
even
don't
rated.
like second place and Tom Brady just retired. So
He's just starting. You
Instead,
can only go higher.
instead of showing his highlights, I'm gonna show him for who he really is.
Oh.
The Trump loving, father kissing on the lips.
Oh, are you gonna show him kissing
that's-
his father
that's
on
wild.
the
Yeah, so here's him with Trump. He was like, I have a Trump hat in my locker room. Blah blah blah. Fuck you,
It's been
Tom
known
Brady.
that he's a Trump supporter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is him French kissing his
Yikes.
fucking dad. And not only that, it gets worse, you guys. Because look at this. This is like his 13. I don't know. He's like, I don't want to get kids involved in this, but like, this is gonna
Good
stem
choice.
into another conversation. It's like, at what point do you stop kissing your kids on the lips?
Okay, I was
Couldn't-
never kissed on the lips.
Couldn't be me.
No, because I'm like,
no.
I'm
I was
like on the
never.
cheek.
Fuck
It's always
that.
like it's always been
Yeah.
the cheek. You know, we're Italian in here.
My
Well, yeah, us Mexicans adopted the Italian mindset,
Yeah.
kissing on the cheek.
Kissing on the cheek. Like
Yeah,
literally
'cause-
every time you meet someone, like COVID, terrible thing, but we still
Terrible
like
thing.
even my
shake hand, kiss on
yeah.
the cheek.
Even my mom when I was little, because sometimes you would see it on a TV or something.
Definitely
I was like,
your-
I think that's weird. I was
Definitely
like,
your
I think
tias,
that's
your cousins, like the female side, you give them a little kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, kiss on the cheek.
Or
is
not even
very-
on the
Only
cheek,
that
just like hovering
kids
on the
are
outside.
fucking-
Well, it's really
Gross.
more like cheek.
With
cheek.
general
like you don't
area.
really even kiss.
Yeah.
You just go like.
Yeah, I like that this picture of Tom Brady with his dad is just like up there. Yeah, just to remind
I mean,
Esteban,
that's-
this is who you think is better than me.
That's a big yikes.
I mean,
Yeah.
he would kiss Esteban on the lips. You wouldn't.
Oh.
So
I'll
To his
take the bullet
defense.
for you, bro. Let's bro this out.
yeah, the bromance.
But-
Rekindle
okay,
the bromance.
So
Well,
you know,
speaking of kissing, right? You can't act like you don't kiss the homies goodnight.
oh, you gotta.
You always have to
You
kiss the
have
homies
to.
goodnight.
You don't want them to have nightmares.
So what if him and his dad are on that level that they're homies and they're not father son? You got to kiss the
Okay,
homies
look,
goodnight, dude.
Eric. You
Yeah,
good argument,
Trump
man.
card,
Good
Trump-
argument, man.
got him
Jesus
beaten.
Christ. All right, Tom
Brady's number
Brady's
one.
the goat.
That was easy.
Always have to kiss the homies goodnight.
Yeah,
dude.
so all right, so Tom Brady retired and he thanked everybody except the Patriots fans and they fucking tweeted a shitstorm. This is just like them talking about it. And then eventually he tweeted like, "Oh, and thanks the Patriot family cuz he had left to the Buccaneers like on his last year of playing football." So, David Portnoy or whatever, Pork Boy.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah. So he runs Barstool Sports. Was all like, because eventually he did tweet it, and he's like, doesn't count. It's too late. Like literally, you had to get bullied into thanking us, your lifelong like team and shit. And just because you were there for like 1 year, you're gonna thank them for your whole career. So I'm like, it's just butthurt fans. I don't give a shit about football. He kisses his kids on the lips and his dad. It's just fucked up.
Kissing the homies goodnight, dude.
All right, so this is like a positive news story about football that they used to be called the Washington
Redskins.
Chiefs, right?
The Redskins.
Was it? Oh, even worse. Jesus Christ! Yeah.
Why worse?
Redskins or Chiefs? One or the other.
Yeah, I think it was Chiefs, but I think Redskins it sounds. I think that's like their logo, like their character.
Yeah.
So it's offensive because it's nothing but white people in charge of it, and like they're literally using like they use like the tomahawk and they use it like the chopping thing, and like it's just like it was offensive all over. So finally, like the team decided, like like we're gonna fucking change this because they got bullied into it. So they were the Washington football team for a long time, which I think is kind of funny.
Yeah.
And now they're called the Commanders. Yeah, and like I think whenever you go into it's because whenever you go into their stadium, they have like 2 giant statues. And I think that's what they're called or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it was, but they finally changed it.
Commander's just another word for chief.
Kinda,
Yeah,
but it is a rank in the U.S., so it can be a white commander.
They just opened up the dictionary and
Yeah,
like, what's another word for chief?
Like what's the what's the white?
Commander.
Let's go.
It's not like let's whitewash.
Yeah, let's
sheep.
watch this.
Yeah, but it's a positive spin to the story, so fuck it. It is what it is. Yeah, and Danny actually has a story
I have a
for
story.
us next.
Yeah, I've been
Ooh.
saving this one for a while. This was
I like
pre-surgery.
stories.
Yeah, you've been like hinting at it for like the past 2 episodes.
So, those hackers from Instagram. People get hacked on Instagram, and then they contact you, and it's like,
use
hey,
that so I
oh,
wouldn't
so
know.
relevant, like this dude right here. Sorry, Danny. It's just
get
like it was a good
interrupted
segue. I'm
after
sorry.
a
So
surgery.
I got another one of those
Another
weird
one.
messages on
I was
Instagram.
gonna ask, have you gotten any more money offers?
Yeah, like this
Because
dude.
you need to like slide some my
giving
way, dude. If they're
$5,000.
giving you, if that guy's giving you $5,000,
Yeah.
I need
Yo,
like
fucking this
like
is-
$50
it's
bucks.
Santa Claus, look at him.
No, he has proof
Yeah.
of him
Oh,
donating.
dude, it's
Yeah, but
Esteban.
anybody can. Oh,
Hey,
it's like to apologize
Yeah.
to Tom Brady.
Uh-huh.
hey, this thing says withdrawal instead of deposit.
Oh no.
That's how much he's been stealing.
Yeah, I'm like, I can make that
Yikes.
Photoshop. It's super easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like I'm sorry, Danny. So you say internet scammer. I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
forgot about Santa
So,
Claus.
so if you think about it though, in his description, he's like, "Hey, I won X amount of money and blah blah blah." That's why that one guy showed up in the scream mask.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
he
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want to be seen.
But so I think the company by like their policies they have to, but in his state said that he didn't have to show his face.
Yeah.
So he got lucky that he was in that state. Because in any other state they force you to show your face because they want to show like the winner. Look, follow him. He's gonna be spending our money. Yeah. So yes.
Before he gets to his story, how much have you won on a lotto ticket? Like, what's the most?
Like $20.
Since we're on that topic,
I'm always talking about wanting to win the lottery, but I don't play.
you don't.
No.
We
Well,
had
I
Hey,
counted-
okay, so first of all,
I
you
counted my
need
dad's
you need to
tickets.
pay in cash. So I never carry cash.
true.
Like all of them are all like through cash.
Oh, you are?
I had a really bad habit at this one job where like we would go get breakfast tacos and then it was at a gas station, so we would get the breakfast tacos
Yeah.
and then like buy a scratch off on
Yeah.
the way out.
Oh, like
I got $270.
Oh shit.
That was the most I've won.
That's,
Yeah.
that's not bad at all.
I know, dude. I was up. I was
Yeah.
like at like a $500 profit off scratch offs.
Yeah.
Like for
What do
like
you mean
a month.
was?
No, I like at that. I stopped working there, so I didn't do it
Okay,
anymore.
yeah.
But like I had like a $500
The
profit.
only time I do is like whenever like the whole building's buying like tickets and everybody
okay.
does like the whole group thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
we
like
got-
if one of us wins, we're splitting it this amount way.
Yeah, I've done that like 3 times. We've never won.
Nobody
Nah.
wins.
Yeah. So
You got to be selfish.
All right, Danny, tell us your hacker story.
Okay, so there's people being getting hacked on Instagram, and then once they hack those accounts, then they use that account to try and talk to other people.
Yeah.
And be like,
Yeah.
hey, Cash App this and that. So I got contacted by 2 within like 1 day difference.
I remember when this happened. Danny was messaging me. He's like, "I'm gonna try to link them in the group together."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk to them.
This is going back to helping your cousin.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. And her Instagram got hacked around
really?
the same few days.
Oh, wow.
And the people
And
that
then her friend got.
and her friend got hacked. So a lot of people are getting hacked, and these people that messaged me, they were from accounts that had followers that I know. So they probably got hacked. And if you look at the pictures,
Yeah.
they have pictures of their kids and whatever. I'm like, got hacked.
Yeah,
got
it's like
hacked.
the same. Don't ever click suspicious links. That's how
Nothing.
you get hacked.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, so this is the first one. So I said I'm gonna talk to them because why not? All right. So I'm gonna blurry their name, but I mean they're the
I'm
ones who got
from
hacked.
Houston, and
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So robotic.
Yeah, so robotic. But they go like, "Hey, how you doing today?" I'm like, "I'm doing good. You?" And they're like, "Same here. I'm from Houston." I'm like, "Yeah, me too." He's like, "Are you interested in making cool cash through Bitcoin mining?" who doesn't want to do Bitcoin mining, right? So I said, of
I mean,
course.
you care about the environment,
Right? Yeah. So I said, of course, and it's like, do you have Cash App? And I go, no. What is that?
It's
like-
I remember you told me that. I was like, what? How
like-
is that believable?
Yeah, it's like, don't you have a Bitcoin app? And I said, I tried it once, but I didn't get it. And she goes, how much did you invest in it? I said, nothing. I didn't know how to do it. Do you know how to do it? And she goes, yeah. Send me a screenshot. Send a screenshot. Let me guide you though. Through what? Yeah. It says, I don't have it anymore. That was last year. It's like, okay, go download Cash App right now. I said, oh, it's because I got a new phone. So it's so I can teach you. Do you understand? And I go, they have those things where if you sign up on someone else's link, both get something. Send me an invitation link. And then she goes, send me your email so I can send it to you. And I said, no, send it to me on here because my phone is not set up. It's a new phone and I've been busy working and I haven't set it up yet. And she goes, okay. And then she sends me this link.
Damn, so you actually have their actual account?
Well, here's the thing. So they send me this link, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I can see their name, right?
No, it's a phishing link.
Yeah. But I know I clicked it. I went and I clicked it.
Oh.
No, I clicked because it is a Cash App link.
Oh, okay.
And so I clicked it. And then I said, hey, it had another name. It didn't have their name.
Yeah.
So I said, how come it has a different name? And then they're like, I chose to. And I said, why? Should I choose a different name? And she's like, choose any name you want and sign in. And it's like, what if I get in trouble? And she's like, you won't. And it's like, okay, then use your name. And I said, what is it? Okay, and then I said, but what's better, my name or a fake name? And she goes, your name. I said, but then why did you use a fake name then? I'm trying to learn it. and then she ignored me, and I go, okay. And then I'd send her a message like the next day, and I'm like, hello, I tried to do it yesterday, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't think of a fake name. I think I'll just use my real name. What do you think? And they ignored me.
Seen 24
All right.
hours ago.
Then there was another person, and this is no, I'm not putting.
Danny's
the
gonna start getting hot, sexy single
Ladies.
ladies in
These are-
his area.
Yeah.
These are Indian dudes trying to hack me.
True.
All right. And then there was another person that came in with a similar attitude. All right. Again, another account that got hacked. They're like, hey. I'm like, oh, hi. Let me get it closer so I can read it
go
better.
ahead.
Like, hello, did you see what I post on my Instagram story? And I go, what did you post? And then there's this thing, and it's just like a bunch of static, and there's like 3 numbers in the static. And it's like, if you know the 3 numbers, you win $1,000 or something like that.
Damn.
Right? And I go, oh, I didn't see it. He's like, go check it very well. I said, okay. And I say, all I see is static. And then I go, haha. And she goes like, oh, but the number, what is the number? Check it very well and you will see it. And I go, a number? Like in the image? She's like, yeah. It's like, okay, let me get my glasses. Like, no, I'm just trying to be stupid.
My man's
Like,
trying to flirt.
yeah,
dude.
I said,
Let's go.
I said, I still can't get used to wearing glasses. Do you wear glasses? And she's just like,
You start getting ignored.
and she's like, check it very well. It's like, oh, okay. And I say, well, I see the number. It's 1,000. Because at the bottom it says you win $1,000. And I say,
Yeah.
it's 1,000.
God.
And then she's like,
Danny sounds like an
Danny
old
has
dad who
the-
can't figure
Danny
out
has the
the
patience to
electronics.
do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, I
yeah.
could never.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that.
And then she goes, look at the top very well. I go, in the gray area? It's like, yeah. It's like, I have no idea. I said, oh, I have an idea. She goes, all right. And then I said, do you, and then she goes, do you have the Cash App tag or something? I said, yeah.
Zelle.
But, when I said I have an idea, I said, I opened a group conversation and I invited both. And then I said, hey, and I'll show you what I said.
Yeah.
And I said,
wait, throughout this time he's messaging, he's like, yo, I'm about to drop both of them in there. And I was like, what?
and then so I drop him in, and then I told one, I said, hey, this is my friend. She knows how to use Cash App. She's gonna help me with the Cash App thing. All right. And then I come here, but they didn't. She didn't respond. I was like, man, they're not gonna respond. So
Yeah.
I said, hey, yeah, but can you also let my friend? And I put her name there, and she's helping me, but she's not with me in person right now. She's
Yeah.
like, and she goes, all right. But she said, but you should try and see it yourself. Send me your cash tag. And I said, I'm sorry, but she helps me with that. That's why I'm saying you have to ask her. I don't know how to do it. I can't see well. My eyes are bad. She goes, all right, thank you. And I said, I think she's almost out of lunch, right? And then yeah. And then she goes, all right, if you're ready, let me know. I said, okay. And then she goes, are you ready for the giveaway now? Hey, do you want to invite on Bitcoin? And then that's the end of it, right? Now let's go look at the group
Meanwhile,
comment.
this guy never put the number for that was in
No,
the thing.
They wanted my cash tag. So here's the conversation. So this is when I said, hey, I think, so one's Merlin,
Yeah.
then was Alondra. I think Alondra knows how to use Cash App. And then she responded. She goes, okay. And I was like, great. They're both in. Then the other one goes, do you have Cash Tag or Zelle? And I go, Alondra, Merlin uses Cash App. And she goes, I think she want to help you out with Cash App so you can invest. And then I go, no, I won a prize. But
This guy got the thinking deep.
I said, I won a prize, but I don't have Cash App. So I can use that money to invest it on the crypto that you're teaching me. Right? So I'm like trying to hook the two. And she goes, I don't understand. What do you mean? And I go, and then she goes, don't you have any crypto app on your phone? And then this one, the Marlene told the other one, are you interested in making cool cash through Bitcoin mining today? And that was my gag, because they started talking to each other.
Yeah.
I said, I want to make money. And she said, do you want to invite on Bitcoin? I said, yes, Marlene will help us do Bitcoin. But I need Cash App. I don't have it. I got stuck because I'm dumb. So us three together, we can work together. It's like, Bitcoin is so sweet and it's profit with the help of Bitcoin mining and my coach. And then the other one with Bitcoin mining and my coach. And I said, I can teach and guide you though. So they're talking to each other, and I go, yes. So what do we do? And then at that point, they ignored me. And then
they finally caught on.
Yeah, probably.
After that, I said the next day, I said, "Are you two done hacking me now, or is it over?"
Yeah.
And then like the next day, I said, "Hey, I have a podcast. Would you guys like to like come in and just be interviewed?" Yeah,
No,
they just
nothing.
ignored. But they watched the message. I sent them one like 2 days ago. I said, "Have you guys hacked anyone yet?" and it says right there, like they saw
Seen,
the message.
yeah.
It's like.
Yeah.
I don't want to respond.
Meanwhile, those guys are like sitting next to each other in the same cubicle area. They're like, "Why the fuck are you replying?" Just like, well, I mean, this guy got us in here. Maybe we can get him.
Yeah, maybe we can get him. Yeah, but that's what happened.
Oh, God. You have so much patience, Danny.
I was look, man. It was my
Jesus.
dream. My dream was if I can get them to be like, "Fuck it, go and podcast in the Discord conversation." That would have been.
Have you ever seen like the deep dives people do with that? Like the traditional like Windows, like they syskey people's computers.
Oh.
So I don't know if you. Well, syskey is like before you like log into your actual Windows thing, you launch where the motherboard settings are. So
the BIOS.
a syskey is like the admin lock for that computer.
Oh,
So
that'll
that'll-
take control and shit.
That'll basically break your computer.
Oh yeah, it'll lock.
Yeah.
you entirely.
So that's what they do to elderly people.
Ah.
That like they'll
Stupid
do that.
boomers.
Yeah, no. So they'll do that scam, and then what's it called? That's how they get them for money.
Yeah.
They'll be like, all right, we need $500 in gift cards,
Mhm.
and then we'll give you the password.
Yeah.
And then like I don't know if you've seen, there's another scam where like if you go to the gift card section, if you're not paying attention, some of those have been popped open and they put a different card on it. So when they scan and pay for it, they have the actual card that has the money on it. So that's another thing that
Yeah.
people do.
I don't know who the hell I was talking about or who I was listening to, because I literally had this whole conversation about how
had a spider.
I thought it was with you and you were like offended.
No.
Yeah, because
Like,
that happens a lot. Yeah, we just talk so much. It's so hard to
Yeah.
remember who was
Yeah.
there. So I was listening and they were talking about how, because sometimes they literally like they call you, because I remember it happened to one of my aunts like in Mexico.
Yeah.
They
those.
literally called and they're like, "Oh, we have your nephew." They're like, they say his name, they say
Oh, yeah.
everything. Like they find out a little bit of information and they're like, "You gotta send us this." So like that actually happened to like our family, and then like eventually, luckily, thank God, they called and they're like, "Yo, is
Yeah, the fake kidnapping. So
Yeah.
That happened also with me.
secuestradores.
They called and they were pretending to be me.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Hey, well, my cousin fucked up because they called my cousin. My cousin answered the phone, and they're like, "Hey, it's your cousin." And he was like, "Which one?" And he was like, "The one from the U.S." And he was like,
Oh,
and then
damn.
he gave a name. He's like
Ah.
John, and he's like, "No, not John." It's like, and then he said Daniel. He's like, "Yeah, Daniel." And he's like, "Oh," it's like, and then they said, "Oh, I'm at the
live fishing."
yeah," and they were like, "Oh, I'm at the airport." And apparently, I was at the airport.
Yeah.
And they're like, I had $5,000 in cash with me, and they confiscated, and I need to put a deposit. Can you like send me some money so I can do that?
Mhm.
And then my other cousin, the smarter one, she calls me, and she's like, she called my mom actually. And she's like, "Where's Daniel?" She's like, "Right here." It's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay," because they just call in.
See, the one that with us actually got worse, because apparently like somebody was like faking it, and they're like, "Oh, it actually sounded like him."
Yeah.
Yeah, and that one was pretty bad. But the one here in the U.S., like they call like older people. So
Yeah.
like the old people, without knowing,
Yeah.
they run into the store and buy gift cards, and all they
Yeah.
gotta do is just give them the information. And since gift cards can't be really tracked or anything, it's just they're screwed.
They start buying V-Bucks.
What?
V-Bucks are for I forgot the battle royale, the one that Ninja played a lot. Damn, it's on the tip of my
How does
tongue.
it look?
I can't think of it. Fortnite. There we
Oh,
go.
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Yeah, V-Bucks is Fortnite's currency or whatever.
Ah,
but yeah.
okay.
Be like, oh, go buy this, go buy that, and then what they do is they just resell it like slightly cheaper than what the actual physical
The
cost
going
is. Yeah, and then that's how they make their money.
Yeah, so keep an eye out. Don't get scammed. If anything
Yeah.
happens, call Danny. He'll come save you.
Don't click any links. Danny
Yeah.
charges about $1 an hour. No, actually, a
No.
hot and spicy an hour.
Yeah, hot and spicy
Yeah,
hour.
hot and
Tell
spicy
them
an
to
hour.
talk to me.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
yeah.
talk to them.
Or if you sub and send it to a friend, he'll do it for free.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that will help us out. Yeah, so
For sure.
moving on. Like, have you watched the show Peacekeeper?
No, what is that?
Peacekeeper.
So
Is the one you were talking about the other day? That
yeah,
he
so-
forces peace by killing people. or
yeah, so
something?
it's John Cena's character from
yeah,
Suicide Squad.
Oh,
And
okay,
he's
okay.
like, I love peace so much. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
like how many women and children I have to kill to make it happen. Yeah.
I watched. That was
Yeah.
the only Suicide Squad I watched.
Yeah, well, that was a good one. That one
Yeah,
was
that
actually
one
good.
was actually good. The other
Yeah,
ones,
don't watch the
people would
first one.
shit
It
on
was
them
terrible.
so bad. I was like, no.
I think a lot had to do with that. It was a terrible villain choice, and like like the pacing wasn't all that great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
like,
probably too much going on to actually like be able to process everything properly.
yeah, but the second one was great,
yeah,
and because of that, we got John Cena's character, which is the
dude, that
Peacekeeper.
shark character was the best character.
Oh yeah, it
ever.
was pretty funny.
I
The
love that
weasel,
guy.
man.
The weasel. Oh my
I
god.
don't think I've seen the second one.
You haven't seen the second one?
I don't think
It's
I've
actually
seen the
really
second
good. You'll enjoy it.
It-
No, I'm
it-
sure I
it's-
mean, I
it's
like
coming
the
to
first
YouTube
one.
in Spanish soon.
Yeah,
Soon.
yeah.
Soon.
I
Just give it a
love
little
it. Like literally, like out of all the people who came on, like he binged them all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
he-
have,
he
I
knows.
bitched them in two, so I have all
has
the
it like ready at hand. So
It's
he knows
fresh.
it. Yeah.
It's fresh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would have been here last Monday.
Money.
Wow.
Ooh,
Last
damn.
Monday.
We didn't have any on spicy money last week. I got paid this
Yeah.
week.
Danny was still on cooldown
Yeah,
from
I
his
was.
recovery,
Yeah.
so yeah, I had to come this
Yeah,
week.
no, and it was perfect because honestly, like it wasn't gonna work out
Yeah.
anyway. So
Yeah, 'cause
it all worked out for
See,
the
my
best.
thing was I will edit the other video and still have it on the same Friday.
Yeah.
I did not expect to stay 5 days at the hospital.
Oh
that's
yeah,
why.
no, of
Yeah.
course.
So-
I mean, there's not much you can do about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, no,
Obviously,
for
you got to treat your
Yeah.
health over everything
Yeah.
else. Got to
Yeah.
do you.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting for Danny to recover so the world gets back to normal. That we
True.
get back to our regular.
Hey,
routine.
at the latest, the end of February.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah,
latest.
this is definitely an episode I'm not gonna watch because I want to hear myself.
You have to.
You
man.
got it. It's been
No,
going
you have
great.
to.
I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna say that. It was
No, I
going
mean,
great.
obviously, it's probably going great for the
Yeah.
viewers or whatever. But like, it's one of those things where you listen to yourself and you're like, God, I sound like that.
How do you think we feel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like genuinely.
Well, I mean,
but-
Danny puts it on like 2x, so
oh
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like
It's not the
fucking
same
Alvin
thing.
and the
I
Chipmunks.
sound like Ben Shapiro when
Yeah.
I do 2x. So yeah.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah, that's how I sound. Like one time I was just going over one of my lectures that I get for class. I'm like, oh, I sound like Ben Shapiro.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like
That's how my wife listens to
Sounds-
audiobooks.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll
It's
do
just,
it.
She'll put them on 2x because it's like if you listen to audiobook and it's like a long
trust
enough
me, like,
book,
Yeah.
I had Audible
It's
for a long
like-
time.
it's like
it's expensive.
8+.
Same thing,
It's
yeah.
like 8+ hours, and
Yeah.
then you crunch it down to like 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing with the podcast. It's like you want to like you find 3 really good ones and you're like, fuck. No, I gotta play that one.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
enjoy our podcast, so I watch it at regular speed.
Yeah.
Damn.
So did I.
Yeah,
Because that's
see?
the only option I have on Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I think
have
Spotify
options?
Spotify has options.
Spotify. Oh, does it?
Yeah,
it does, yeah,
Well,
it does.
Yeah.
I left it at
It
normal
doesn't matter.
speed.
Just like
Well, it's
you
because
used to
I would have
hearing
finished
that
them in one day if I would have done that.
That's so true.
Yeah,
You
I
wanna
did it in
pace it
2.
so you
Yeah, I
can
gotta
enjoy
pace
it.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Well, moral of the story: watch Peacekeeper, you guys. Danny, watch Suicide Squad, Squid Game.
Don't
Squid
click
Game.
any links.
Don't click any
click any
links.
links.
Yeah, so I almost forgot to mention. So last night,
You clicked the link.
Danny's
Oh.
close friend Abel,
Oh,
you know, so he invited me out to
we
Cigar
need to
Lounge.
get that fool in here somehow.
Yeah, he
We need-
definitely.
I mean,
clicked
that
the
dude
link.
has muscles,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we can't really fight him. But maybe we'll drug
I
him
don't know, I
or
think
something.
between
One
the
day,
two
you
of us
just,
can put
one
up
day
a
you
fight.
just gotta invite him over here, get a couple drinks in, and then be like, "Hey, so we're gonna do some stuff real quick. Hey, you want to test out our new equipment?" And then there you just go.
Sit there.
Yo, like,
Yeah,
I,
just
like
like,
I was,
sit
I was
there.
pushing like last night. I was like, "Yo, you got to come on." I'm like, first of all, you're making Danny look bad
He's
because
making
everybody's
him
all like,
bad.
"Why are Oscar's friends only coming on? Does he
Yeah.
not let Danny have a say in who
I'm
comes on?"
Danny's friend.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
I played RuneScape
played
with Danny.
RuneScape
Yeah, we
together.
played. We know each other.
He's like, who's coming on today? And I'm like, Eric. And he's like, oh, the one with the dogs. And I was like, yeah. I was like, yes, he knows who he is. And he's
Yeah.
like, oh, I used to play RuneScape with him. I was like, yes, that's him.
Yeah. Back
Yeah.
in high school.
So,
Good old days.
exactly. So I was happy. I'm like, yes, they know who they are. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time.
I mean,
And
we
yeah.
went to a bar together that one time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
did.
see,
Mhm.
We did.
terrible memory, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like thank God that this podcast is like literally recording my life.
You're gonna be
Yes.
like 60-year-olds and be like, I did that.
I did that.
Wow.
I said that.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
God, I can't believe I
Yeah.
self-incriminated myself.
All right,
Statute of limitations, though.
If you thought we were done with the controversial takes, let's hit the very last
Oh,
one.
God.
So, so this started like while the time we were off, like,
Yeah.
like Joe Rogan once again was under fucking scrutiny because of like obviously the blatant misinformation that he's been spreading.
Yeah.
And so like eventually Spotify like was like, well, we're not gonna get rid of him because we invested $100 million into this.
Yeah.
So they're all like, we'll add a label, like at the beginning of his episodes, whenever like we deemed something like as misinformation. So, he came out and he's all like, and he like, I thought his first answer was really good. So he was all like, what I don't do well enough is the fact that whenever I bring someone to dispute a topic, I don't bring on like somebody to oppose them like right after.
Yeah.
So you hear both.
You have to have like a debating point.
Yeah. So he's all like, so if whenever he doesn't do that, he basically co-signs it at the end because he doesn't really fight with his guests. Because, obviously you have to keep it cordial at the end of the day. I get it. But the thing is, like, he even admitted it. He's like, okay, I'm like, that's perfect. That ends that. I have no
Yeah,
more
'cause
issue.
I think I saw one clip that was on Twitter. I think he said something about he was okay with putting them a label, with them putting a label.
Yeah,
or something like
yeah.
that.
So I thought that was because first of all, I started with like Neil Young and like I think he lived.
Who's
through,
Neil Young?
He's a musician. He's an old dude, but I think he lived through like polio and shit. So he's like seeing like the
Yeah, I've
devastation.
seen
So-
some shit.
Yeah, so he doesn't like the fact that, of course, he's like, he's bringing up these facts. Because I'm like, I was having this argument with Lo. It isn't an argument. Me and Abel always have like really long conversations.
Back and forth.
Yeah. So we were talking about the fact that what did he say? Oh, Jesus Christ! I had a good point. I have like
You
so
just
much
lost
going
it.
on. Yeah, I just lost. I was like, yes.
Well, it's because like if you think about it, he's not gonna bring somebody on and be like, well, this guy's gonna shit on you for everything that you're saying that's actually wrong.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can see where he's coming from, being like, well, yeah, it's kind of a cosign, but it's
remember what I
not
was gonna
really
say.
a cosign.
Okay, so my main issue with Joe Rogan is the fact that he's like, I'm just having the conversation. I'm a dumb guy. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, but you're a dumb guy with a cult-like following, and not every conversation needs to be had. My biggest gripe with him before, like whatever happened next, was he brought on this doctor to talk about eugenics. Which is basically whenever you talk about that your genes make you superior to others.
Okay.
Right? You
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
this dude on, give him this big ass platform to spew his bullshit that has been
You
disproven.
remember the guy's name?
Yeah,
I don't remember, but he like
it's not important.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Like let's.
I'm just curious.
let's
I'm a curious fella.
yeah,
No,
just
but go ahead.
like if you care,
I'm sure I can find it,
Google
yeah.
eugenics doctor. So it got to the point. So that was always my issue. I'm like, not every conversation needs to be had. I was all like, and first of all, if you're not gonna fight them, why are you having the conversation? All you're doing is co-signing at the end of the day. If you
Yeah.
didn't fight them, you co-signed them.
That sounds like some Nazi stuff, to be honest.
It is. It genuinely
I
is.
mean,
It's like saying that like
superior
Yeah.
beings, white hair, blue eyes, blah blah blah.
And I think they put Asians' intelligence above them, which is another stereotype too. So no, like honestly, like
so they're legit.
yeah. All right. So moving on. All right. So, I saw a meme that was like that America finally beat China in like some
Oh,
mathematics,
God, yeah.
and it was because it was Chinese students.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They have that thing. It's like you have to become the enemy to
Yeah.
defeat the enemy or
and,
something
and
like
it was
that.
the same thing with like the Peppa Pig that now like a bunch of little kids are talking with a British accent.
Oh, God.
And they're like, it's the Empire Strikes Back, like Star Wars.
It's
So yeah,
amazing.
so coming back, so I thought that when Neil Young came out, I was like, Neil Young isn't big enough to do anything. But then like other artists actually signed on, and I didn't think it was a big deal until like Anthony Fantano, like he's a big YouTube like music reviewer guy, like canceled his Spotify like on the screen, and then like eventually like it kept going, and then now like so like we didn't do a podcast, so we didn't get to talk about this, but now come to that like they deleted like over 114 episodes. But because
wow.
Joe Rogan was blatantly saying the freaking N-word with the hard ER at the end, like on a
You can
bunch
just say
of
hard R, but yeah.
yeah, with the hard R at the end, like this dude, like honestly, he used to be like, he like his excuse is like, I was just repeating what people were saying.
Yeah.
I was like, I was just reading this, I was just doing this. I was like, no, I'm
That's like
that's a
typical
fucking cop-out.
people being like, yeah, I mean, I was just singing the song. I definitely don't say it behind people's backs. Or
Yeah,
like,
but the thing is
blah,
like,
blah.
because clearly I'm like, it's so easy not to say it.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally so easy. And it's like literally been programmed in every white person because you know for a fact that they're going to get in trouble if they say
Yeah,
it.
it's a
So
bad-
you want
big
to
no-no.
freaking offend people.
Mhm.
So plain and simple. So now, like, so I like last night before I went to bed, I was all like, it's capitalism, not censorship. They invested in you. They are your employer. I cannot go around saying words like that without thinking I'm not going to get fired or getting in trouble.
Yep.
It's not censorship. It's capitalism. And that's one thing that people have to understand, that just because you have a giant, massive audience, that there's no repercussions to your actions. The worst thing because, you know, like, it came out, the first part, I was okay with his answer. But it continued. They brought out the videos of him dropping the freaking N-word. And then it got even worse. He talks about an experience he has when he went to go watch Planet of the Apes. So he says that they Ubered there and like they got dropped off in a bad neighborhood. And he's like, oh, we're in Planet of the Apes. And, you know, like, that video was around for a long time. Spotify still signed them. So clearly they didn't do the fucking research on them. And now his excuses are like, oh, I meant like we were in Africa. What the fuck does Africa have to do with Planet of the Apes?
It's true.
You were being fucking racist, all right? This doesn't mean that you're racist. You said something racist, own up to it, all right? Then you can say that I'm not racist at the end. Just be like, I said some racist shit, all right? Saying that I meant it like I was in Africa does not excuse it. First of all, that's like the dumbest excuse. What the fuck do Africans and gorillas have in common that you're trying to connect?
True.
It's not good enough.
I mean, the right answer would have been like, or the right way to respond to it
I fucked
would
up.
have been like, I fucked up. This is bad behavior that I had back then. We grow, we live, and we learn to not say certain things.
Yeah, because
like-
honestly, like there's a saying that, like, if you haven't changed, you're not doing something right.
Yeah, it's like the
You
same.
know?
It's like the same way that they were like persecuting Kevin Hart over some like shit back in the day, and it's like, yo, like he's already apologized for that.
Yeah.
X amount of years ago. What's the whole point of bringing it back up? That's like the cancel culture thing that happens a lot.
Yeah.
It's like people have already apologized for multiple things, but people just
See-
love to bring shit back
See,
up.
I like.
So
genuinely-
how old are those episodes? Like the ones they removed?
Like it's like they moved this whole catalog onto it. So the problem was that Spotify brought them on to their new platform.
They
Yeah.
brought them over.
You know, that was the issue. The thing is that, like, I don't know. I think it even goes back to like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the thing
'Cause
is,
it's been around for a
but
very
the thing
long
is, the
time.
thing is, like, if you stop saying it, you have your records.
Yeah.
All right. The problem is whenever he goes on and it's all like, oh, I meant I was in Africa, then you completely make a complete freaking joke of yourself because clearly
Yeah.
that is not what you meant. And then there's this guy named Joey Diaz who's a freaking raunchy, nasty dude. Like, who's been canceled. Like, they stripped him
I
from
ain't gonna lie,
everything.
He's pretty fucking funny.
Well,
Yeah.
so not these clips that we're
Yeah,
talking
no,
about.
yeah.
So he was literally talking about how he would force like up and coming comedians to like suck his dick.
What's his
You
name?
know, Joey Diaz.
Joey?
Yeah, yeah, he's like some fat dude.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's in a
so
lot of movies too.
yeah,
Oh, this angry
Yeah.
dude.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he literally
Yeah.
talking about freaking harassing, sexually assaulting women, and freaking Joe Rogan cracking his ass off on his fucking show. All right,
Yeah.
and then whenever Joe Rogan was talking about the Planet of the Apes thing, you can see Joey Diaz get away from the camera.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously he knows. Well, the thing about Joey Diaz as well is a lot of his is comedic satire. Like, obviously, what he says is a very big over exaggeration. So some of it, there might be a truth
Well,
to some of the stuff he
like,
says.
first of all, back in the
but-
day, like even like women, like female comedians
Yeah.
have came out and talked about how terrible they've had it
Mhm.
in the thing. And the thing is, Joe
Some Harvey
Rogan, Joe
Weinstein
Rogan is
type shit.
Joe Rogan is the gatekeeper in the comedy world, even though he's not even fucking funny. Like, his
Yeah.
comedy specials haven't even been that great. He's not known for his comedy. He's known for his podcast. He's a great podcaster. He's not a
Yeah.
great comedian.
He's
You
known
know?
for MMA and then also
And
like,
Fear Factor.
Yeah, Fear Factor.
You know,
well,
but-
Fear Factor's died off pretty
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, of course, but because
But
that was
he-
in his
he
past.
continues that,
That's
his
what
fame.
helped him
Yeah.
with fame. But the thing is, he's now a gatekeeper that now everybody has to come to his defense. Because
Yeah.
like everybody who's been on there are like, you know, Andrew Yang was all like, oh, he works with a lot of black people. He can't be black. That's literally when white people are all like, I'm not a racist. I know a black person.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean-
my best friend's black.
Yeah,
The thing is, it doesn't necessarily
Oh, you
have to...
Googled who Andrew Yang was?
I forgot. Yeah, that,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that one.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be that he's a racist. It's just he was just offensive,
No, well, that's my,
and is you just raised as a way to offend someone.
yeah, because don't you remember, like in my rant, I literally said, I was like, it doesn't make you a racist. You say racist shit.
Yeah. I'm
You know,
saying
and,
like
like,
it's because I think sometimes people go like, oh, you said one thing
Oh,
that
yeah,
involved
yeah.
race,
Well,
therefore you're racist. Like, why not you just an asshole?
Yeah, you know,
Like-
that's why I made sure I emphasize
Yeah.
the fact that
No,
I'm
I
like,
know.
I don't think he's racist.
Right.
I just think he said racist shit in the past.
Yeah.
And whenever he could have owned up to it, he didn't.
Another thing is that like the comedic value that you had way back in the day isn't the same that you can say now. There's a lot of shit you can't say now that you couldn't. But you also have to own up to whatever you've said back in the day. You can say it was different back then than what it is now. A lot of people get more offended with a lot of
But no,
things
but
now.
I don't
than
even
back
think
then.
it's that much. I literally, I like all the podcasts
Well, I
I
mean,
listen to
yeah.
are literally comedians, and
Yeah.
I've heard them bitch and fucking moan. I was like, so you can't call gay people slurs? Big fucking deal.
Yeah.
I was like, it's so easy not to say the N word or call a gay
Yeah.
person.
Well, I
the
mean,
N-word.
obviously, I'm not defending him, but I'm just saying.
No.
Like,
I
different.
get, of course, you're not defending them. Like the point I'm trying to make is like literally all the podcasts I listen to, Bears 1K was Bert Kreischer, like Tom Segura,
Yeah.
the biggest ones. All right, the only one I don't listen to is Joe Rogan because I don't think he's funny. You know, but I listen to Bobby Lee's podcast. I listen to like most of
Bobby
the
Lee's
popular
fucking
ones.
funny.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
hilarious. Like, but the thing is, I'm sick and tired. Like, even when like the past few what the fuck is his name? He does the Tyrone Biggums. He's the biggest comedian in the world.
Tyrone Biggums.
The biggest comedian in the world. What the fuck's his name? Oh, Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
Dave Chappelle.
Like
He's
his-
the biggest? I
yeah,
thought,
he's-
wouldn't
yeah,
Kevin Hart be
well,
more above him?
he has a very special award for comedians. I forgot what the award. He had a special on it.
'Cause I thought even he said that Kevin
Yeah.
Hart was like above him or something. Like, he had
Maybe
Oh.
money wise. Well, first of all, Kevin Hart does movies. Like, but when we're talking about like comedians, I think Dave Chappelle's the biggest.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's up there.
But yeah, but I'm tired.
like
Like,
definitely top
literally,
five.
like his past two, three specials, like all talk about like, oh, I'm being censored, being on the biggest platform on the fucking planet. I'm like, you're not being fucking like the thing with Joe Rogan. I'm like, if he were to get dropped by Spotify, which I doubt because they still have to pay him
Yeah,
out,
he'd just
I was
go
like,
back to
he's
YouTube.
gonna go somewhere else and make a ton of money. You're not being censored.
Yeah, he's
No,
just-
none of the comedians are still doing their fucking job. You're not being censored. Even Chris D'Elia, like who was freaking like nasty talking to
Yeah.
children, is back. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
there's
don't-
no such thing as fucking cancel culture unless you're fucking tiny. When you have a platform, they're gonna come back.
Yeah, I was
That's the thing.
surprised-
Like cancel
I was-
culture isn't real.
I was surprised he came back.
Yeah.
Chris D'Elia. I stopped watching any of his stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking weird.
Who?
Chris D'Elia.
He's another
So the way he got caught was somebody had brought up Snapchat.
Oh yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, so like, you send messages and they delete, and they're like, they have like a backlog of that stuff, right?
There's like you can save them, you can
Like
screenshot them.
you can
and shit.
screenshot and this and that, blah,
And, like
blah,
his
blah.
face, like when.
But no, you can literally go to Snapchat and be like, hey, I need my chat logs for say like X thing happened, and I need the chat logs for this. They can pull all that shit back up. That shit's just deleted.
what? Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Like you-
but
wait,
that,
what? I'll repeat
that was no, but that was literally like his expression. Like his expression
he's
was
he's
like,
what?
wait, like you can what? And like you can see it in
Yeah.
his face that he's
Okay.
like, I fucked up.
Yeah, and like genuinely, like when this, so I like the fact Aziz Ansari just dropped his new special. Like, you know,
Yeah.
if you are anti-vax, don't watch it. You're not gonna enjoy it because he makes fun of you. But Aziz Ansari's went on a bad date, and like the girl accused him of shit. You know, and like literally, like I was glad with the support he received because people were literally like, "Yo, whenever you asked him to stop, he stopped." I was like, just because you had a bad date doesn't mean he's a freaking predator.
Yeah.
You know? And he had just won like awards for his show, The Master of None and stuff.
Yeah.
And like the people who don't know him, like he's from Parks and Rec. He plays
He's in a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
His name's Aziz Ansari. It's
AZI.
ZES. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
It'll correct you.
Pinche Google one.
Azizo.
No,
Aziz.
but make sure you add on sorry. Try to spell it. Sorry.
You're not on YouTube. It's not gonna pop up.
Yeah. Where's Cortana when you
Yeah.
need her? Yeah, there you
That
go.
one.
So that's on Aziz Ansari.
Oh, he was on with Donald Glover, wasn't he?
on that.
Community?
Oh,
Was he on?
Community,
Was he?
yeah.
On, yeah, he was on Community.
I think he was. I don't know. I didn't watch all of Community. I think I got bored.
Yeah.
But point is, I'm glad that he's back on Netflix. He has like a 30-minute show.
Oh, no.
He deserves his comeback because his was not fair.
Yeah.
It was just like he got caught up in something that like literally was unfair to him. You know,
Well, I mean, a lot of the times is like, well, I don't want to say that happens a lot of the times.
attack
but
women. So I'm
no,
not the only one.
no, that's all Oscar. We support
That
women
is
over here. Yeah, we toast to women. Anyways, no, I mean, there is cases where that happens. Like there was that one football player
Yeah,
that
who
was
lost his career and
lost his
everything.
career, his scholarship, and everything because a girl.
I mean, you can
A
point
girl
back to
decided to
Emmett
say
Till.
that-
Like,
yeah, that
this-
he
it's been
raped-
What you said? I didn't
You
hear
can point back to like Emmett
Oh.
Till, like
Yeah.
cases of like.
Didn't
when
that
you-
happen to the
Yeah, people say they get raped and then
the guy from
it's just
the
like,
Yeah, but I think-
Pirates of the Caribbean?
it never
Johnny Depp.
happened.
No,
Yeah.
but Johnny Depp had to do with like violence and.
Well,
Yeah,
she
Johnny-
bit- didn't
Johnny
she bit
Depp's
her-
was
his
abuse.
finger or some shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
like,
Yeah.
yeah, like they it was like terrible. I think, but the problem was I think where they were like they tried him the first time it was.
Well,
bad.
he
That's why
he
had to
won
come back.
his lawsuit, I think.
I think here, but I think over there he lost.
How
Yeah,
do
don't
you-
quote us.
How do you get
No.
bit and then lose?
No,
Like,
so
wasn't she?
no, because I think he fought back. I think there were or like I think there were like scratches on
I-
him. So they
Ah.
like the police because I think they were like in England.
Well, yeah,
Um,
she bit him.
No, but I
Like, what are you him?
I believe what it was is like probably the lawsuit that they were going for the first time didn't fit what actually happened, and then they
I'm just
like,
got the
sued or
world
whatever.
hates Amber Heard now. Like
Yeah.
every time she goes out, they boo her.
Because I mean, if you think
they
about
dropped
it,
her
like
from Aquaman.
Johnny Depp would go to hospitals dressed up
That's
Yeah,
for
he was very
kids,
loved, yeah.
like pro bono, all this
Yeah.
shit, and
Yeah.
like very good guy, and then like you have this one person that's just like leeching, and then like doing everything in their power to fuck them over just because they had a
Yeah.
divorce.
the thing is. I think they say it's like under 3% are like false.
Yeah.
Like, it's a minuscule number. That's why
Yeah.
they always say they're all like, "Yo." I was like, if the majority of the time they're telling the truth, believe them, plain and simple,
Mm-hmm.
and then figure it out. Go backwards, you know. But the problem is, you know, of course, if you're a
Well, it's
celebrity,
because the thing
everything
is,
gets played
the
online.
way it works here is you're innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
So even if it's like believe them, it's like okay, but you gotta prove.
I mean, to an certain extent,
Yeah.
they do, and in the court cases, they do definitely treat women slightly better than men.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
they do.
Yeah. Well, let's end on that depressing note, you guys.
Yeah. No,
Oscar
it's not-
hates
it's not-
women.
it's-
No,
I mean,
stop saying that.
why do you think he's single?
Yeah.
We're all
It's by choice.
I'm
It's
single
by
too.
choice.
I'm single too. No, one question to the public. So we talk about a bunch of stuff here. What do you like the most? Do you
Mhm.
like the weekly updates? Do you think those are too long, too short? Do you like when we ramble about different things throughout the week?
Mhm.
Controversial topics? What do you like?
Yeah,
Do you
Just
like
so
the
that
sh-
we know
do
more
you like
what
the
to
shirt
cater
plugs?
to.
Yeah.
Do you want more shameless plugs?
More shameless plugs.
Yeah.
Don't forget to
I-
subscribe
the
to Danny.
computer
He's finally
channel?
getting money from YouTube.
Yeah, I'm getting money now.
Mhm.
He can afford 100 spicy. Buy me one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Buy him a sweater. Well, buy a sweater from him,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
he could buy one.
The only links you want to click are the ones that go to Danny's channel.
You mean silent artists?
And
Silent
artists,
artists,
and
I
silent
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, you know, like honestly, once again, if you don't subscribe, me and Danny will find you.
we'll find you. We'll buy you a beer, and then
I
we'll
was
get
about-
you drunk. and
I was
then
about to
you
say,
get
Danny will French kiss you like Tom Brady.
like Tom Brady. Well, it depends on who you are. No.
They'll get you drunk as long as you're of age,
Yeah.
and then put you on the podcast to self-incriminate yourself.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Where the statute of limitations
The statute
won't,
won't
won't
matter.
help
It won't
you.
matter.
Yeah.
It won't matter
matter.
anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mhm.
don't forget you can listen to the podcast and every other podcasting platform. Follow us on Twitter,
No, not Twitter.
Instagram. We're not
everywhere.
Everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, and we're
Yeah,
also on
TikTok.
TikTok.
You guys need to like this one so Oscar lets me back on.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
He needs to get at least 10 likes so
There
he
you
can
go.
come back.
10 likes. I was gonna say 5, but I guess 10.
He needs 5
So
likes.
Set
so
the
he
bar a
can
little
come back.
higher.
Yeah.
So let me just send them to everybody.
You gotta
know.
set the bar high.
Yeah. So
5. That's
I'm
I
gonna
know
make-
you can get 10.
I'm gonna make 5
I know
accounts.
you can get 10. That's right.
I'm gonna make 10 different accounts to get myself back on here.
If that's how we get our subs.
Stacy's not even gonna like this one.
Yeah.
Stacey's
Yeah.
gonna download it.
Well, you guys, Eric, thank you for joining
Thank you for
us.
joining
This
us.
episode
Glad
ran
to
long.
be
He's like, I want to beat the record of the longest episode.
wanted the
I
longest
think we might
episode.
be there, to be honest. You know, I don't think there's much we need to cut other than
I
how
had to
rich
bring
I am.
I had to bring the different types of drinks. I had to be different. I brought
Yes.
tequila, mezcal.
Thank you for the chamucos.
chamucos.
Straight from the motherland.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's the best.
And now I got to figure out how I'm gonna clickbait this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, once again, thank you guys for joining us. Eric, lead us out with the peace.
Bye. Peace. I don't know. I watch on Spotify. It's
Oh,
different.
No, you can hear it. Okay, we
Yeah.
just want you to yell peace with passion.
Yeah. Look into your camera. Say peace.
Peace.
Out.
Fuck women. I know.
That's
No, you gotta leave that on. You have to leave it on. You have to leave that on.
He left me dancing in the mic. That's embarrassing.
No, it stopped recording.
No, we did not.
Yeah,
No, it's on here.
It's on.
No.
It's on here.
It's on.
That's how we get canceled in like 10 years from now.
Danny gets canceled.
Yeah.
It was the alcohol.
You didn't drink.